So we're here. The final night of the Underdark escape, probably, hopefully.
Woo!
Brian and Andrew are dead.
No.
Not their characters, they're dead.
Oh yeah, they personally are dead. Yeah.
Yeah,
But the characters,
don't worry, Brian will be
live
back
on
next
without
week.
them. So, and we're gonna say that Mr. Bard he never made it up here, and when he saw the big archmaid coming, he stopped climbing, went back down into the tower.
Like, backed away slowly?
Yes.
Sorry, Brian.
As for Mr. Fat...
Younger
Igner.
That would be Brian.
As soon as the Archmage appear, his scar on his face that started acting up, and he started clutching his face and just screaming something about fire and like his family being dead. So So for the purposes of this, he is out of commission. His character is still there, lying prone on the ground. Other than that, he serves no purpose.
Just you can't see this, but under here.
He's
somewhere.
like right here
Okay.
somewhere. Yeah. But for all
Nope,
intents
I'm
and
not healing him
purposes-
again. I've already done it twice.
No,
Not
he's
doing
perfectly fine body-wise. It's his mind that's not right.
it. Okay.
Should we have a mini for the Archmage?
Yes. Can I have
Ooh,
that?
spooky!
Can I have that? The thing that the napkins are in. Or just the
Damn
whole
it.
thing. Just the whole
You
thing.
forgot the thing.
I left the elevators at Faith's house. My translucent flight-based
Well, just take all the
elevators. I'm
napkins
sorry,
out.
Evan.
Alright, it's alright.
Don't worry, he doesn't need plastic shelves to terrorize us.
This isn't visible. This isn't real. So, but the mini on top is. So the Archmage is just flying here, hovering up in space. Darn.
Like that.
No, that's not high enough.
Well, it gets the
That's
point
good
across.
enough.
Alright, fine.
Yeah,
Nobody needs to see
So
it
he's
anyway.
He's
No
flying
one's
up
gonna
in
see us
space
anyway.
there. And there's a huge black cloud with red highlights, like emerging from behind him. And a whole bunch of magic swords were flying there, pointing at you
Yes,
guys.
the majestic thunderstorm of Edge.
Yes, and he looked angry.
He looks super
black
angry.
clouds with red lightning.
Yes,
Hooray!
No,
We're all
lightning's-
gonna die.
lightning's purple. The clouds have like
Oh,
a
he's
red,
dark
like
now.
they're full of like blood or something, like hue.
More like full of ew.
Yeah, and he's pointing all the blades at you guys. I need a perception check from everyone right now.
Oh, good.
I don't
Something
see
I'm
fighting
not
him
good at.
going well, to be honest.
No, this is a puzzle, not a boss fight.
15.
All right.
Herpaderp!
It's probably a 6 with what I rolled. And yes, it is.
That's a 3. Oh, nice.
Okay.
18.
So you guys are too afraid to notice anything, but the two of you feel like a tap. You feel it on your shoulder, and you feel it on your head. You rolled a 16, you said?
18.
Julia
And I
rolled
rolled a
18.
16.
You rolled the 16. Okay. You touch the top of your head, and you feel like a little wet spot.
Oh, no.
The Archmage, he starts to like monologue about being the... Oh,
So
you
he's monologuing
defy
and
me.
we're only like half paying attention.
Well,
being
you
a
started to... You felt something, and you start to get a bit worried, so you're not paying attention right now. The rest of you might. I mean, you're a bit kind of what touched me, but other than that, there's a big scary guy right there.
He's the most important. He's
Yeah.
the biggest thing.
But he's starting to like pout about the something of my race depends on me. You think you can defy
As he's
the power of generations gone by? I am so much smarter than everybody. Blah blah blah. You suddenly hear an ungodly scream from down below.
Ha!
It sounds almost demonic and coming from everywhere.
Oh, so you mean like...
Yeah, like that.
Don't break the camera.
Hey, my first scream was actually way
No,
louder than that.
Yeah. You hear like that, and that actually makes the Archmage stop his like monologue and look around.
Does the color from his face just like...
Does he have like a
No.
like just a small, minute little expression of fuck?
Can he see
No.
all around from where we are inside of this place?
You guys are on. So you're on the top of the stalagmite is from the ground, right?
Yes,
You're on
stalagmite.
top of a giant stalagmite, and so down below, you can see like the city beneath you from where you are. And
Okay,
everything.
so we're at like the tip of the mountain in a sense.
Okay, there's a little bit of a tippy bit here, but pretty much, yeah.
Alright.
We are on the precipice.
Yeah. You're almost at it. Like the actual top is like somewhere
Just the
over
tip.
here. Yeah, you're on like a little platform off of it.
Memes.
It's not a performance issue.
But yeah, he looks a bit angry at this at the shout, but he doesn't. He's still paying attention to you guys because he wants to save his device. That's very important to him. So everyone, give me a dex check as a whole bunch of magic swords come flying at you guys.
Oh, snap. Hey, better. Just straight dex?
You can add your to save dex save.
That's a 12.
11.
Just
15?
18.
Okay. Good thing he rolled bad. So you guys are you're able to dodge these things. He's a little bit distracted by the
other
sound.
screen.
What's going on around
screech.
I deflect the sword that was coming at me
I just,
Cool.
just,
Yeah.
duck.
because that looks better.
I just look bored and sidestep from like left
You-
to
you
right
DB
while trying to figure out what the hell was going on earlier.
UDBZ like
So no one failed.
I'm just bored.
no, he rolled too low for it. But he's very he's just like just annoyed. Like he's
Andrew's
you've never
prone,
seen
so
somebody
it
this
misses
angry.
him.
Oh no, he actually I forgot him.
Not healing
He's gonna
him.
get stabbed.
Shall I roll for Brian?
Nah, I rolled for him.
Okay.
He's gonna take some damage.
Sorry.
I don't know what his max is, but I will keep track of how much damage he takes.
2 million.
And ask him how much he...
525,600 damage. I love that.
But you can give me a intelligence or a perception check to try to figure out what
Okay.
happened to you. Where the thing came from.
I'm just go straight intelligence.
So that would be Julian.
Natural 20, that is 25.
Okay, so with your smarts and stuff, you look at the ceiling, and you see there's a giant crack forming.
Oh no. We're under a body of water, aren't we?
And you start to see there's actually streams of water that are starting to flow from it.
Guys.
Oh.
This is bad by anybody's standards.
Shit.
It'd actually still be pretty bad for me.
Yeah.
Can you swim?
Right, we left the
would
dwarves with the
think.
family too, didn't we?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what we're
down
saying because
below.
we forgot them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if I recall, there's enough water up there to drown this whole place, right?
Except for maybe the top of the stalagmite.
Well, I mean, how much volume does the Underdark here have to hold water?
It's not just the Underdark doesn't work like that.
So so you, as you guys are watching the ceiling, you suddenly see one of the medium-sized stalactites up there,
Yeah.
probably the size of like this house,
Yeah.
just
Oh no.
get loose and plummet to the earth.
Mm-hmm.
It actually misses the Archmage by about like a foot and a half, so that was pretty close to him.
It would like still hit the side of our thing. wouldn't
No,
it?
no, it's off the edge and
Oh.
over here. So it did take away his cloud. It fell through his cloud, and he's like, "Oh
Oh, shit.
no!"
So it just like blew his cloud away. Just
well, it kind of like took it down with
like
it.
the airwaves sucked
Yeah.
it
It's
downwards.
the kid picks. Oh no!
Oh no!
And now water has started just gushing into this place now.
So
Fuck.
you said
can't
there was like
save
a
anyone,
crystal
then.
like staff or something like
Anybody
at the
know
very
thaumaturgy?
top of
Yeah, there's a
the-
diamond staff right at the top of the
What would
the
thaumaturgy
orb
do?
thing.
We are high up. We are in a cave. I can scream.
This might be a bad idea, but I can spider climb up, and I'm gonna try to.
No, it's so the orb is right here, and it's about twice as big as you.
And floating?
No, it's not floating. It's got four
Okay.
legs holding it to the ground, and right above it is the staff, floating there.
Okay, so it's floating there.
Yeah. So okay.
Because
So there was like spell protection on
yeah,
the whole thing.
because Andraste's immediate thought is, we can't let the archmage have that, because that would be
It
bad.
kind of already does.
It would be bad, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also bad that the floor seems to be tilting. It's now at a 30-degree angle from where it was a couple
30
of seconds
degrees?
ago.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Be like that.
It's starting to tip a bit.
It's okay.
List is the word you're looking
I'm just
for.
like standing there, just like, huh?
So the entire foundation just fell apart?
No, but as more of the ceiling begins to collapse from above and more water starts pouring in, the Archmage is now
I'm not.
Panicking?
he's panicking. He's trying to cast some kind of shielding spells on the ceiling to no
Nah.
avail.
Here's the thing: there's an archmage, and then there's a force of nature.
Yes.
Where did that crack come from? I gotta ask.
Well, with your crit, you can see that this wasn't something from. This wasn't something hit it and it's falling apart. This was something on top coming down.
So this is just like a thing that was going to happen either way.
Probably.
Is it
And-
dragon
Oh,
drill
you
coming through?
motherfucker!
And it was just a matter of time.
I had to say it. I had to go and open my big damn mouth last week.
So
Is some
What-
drill coming through the ceiling?
No.
no, there's
No.
no drill. Maybe who knows?
SRF.
So now the platform you're standing on is beginning to tilt. What would you guys like to do?
Find a way out of here.
Okay.
Better climb
So
the wall.
is the stalagmite like
'Cause I'm on
falling
shoes.
over?
This one.
How? It's one of the most stable things in nature. Wait a minute.
Well,
But that-
it has been it has been mined out to provide
So
shelter.
It's hollow.
It's not completely hollow, but it is less stable than it should be.
That's why I said like the foundation is.
Yeah.
They didn't take into
And there
consideration the geological stability of hollowing out the base
We
of the
can't
stalagmite.
leave Theta
No.
over here.
Fuck.
We
Yes.
can't leave Theta here.
We have to get him and his friend out of here.
And the it's starting to tilt a bit. Hasn't fallen, but it is like this is bad by anybody's standards.
Is there any way out of here?
There are 3 ways out of here that you can just quickly think up.
I'm not going to leave the butler, his family, and our companions behind.
1 is to climb back the way you came. 2, try to find some kind of entrance to this floor, because there must be an entrance to this floor. 3, well, there's a lot of water down there. Could try sliding down this thing.
Swimming?
Yeah, you could probably slide down the stalactite now that it's on an angle a bit. And
I
get
would
back in from the inside.
Wait,
do that actually.
hold on a second.
Also, your spider...
Where are we? Like,
Where
geologically, and like on the continent, where are we?
We don't know.
We don't know.
You're not really sure.
The battle plans.
Mhm.
Where are we?
By the coast.
So we're probably under the ocean.
Yes.
How far off the coast?
It's hard to say exactly, but you'd assume by the Underdark thing of measurement, probably like a day's travel to the nearest exit to
Fuck!
the land.
The exit they'd be using though would be to the land though.
Yeah.
Not to the water.
Yeah.
So where's the exit they're going to use? That guy. Tell us where they're going.
I look at the battle plans.
You're pretty good with maps and stuff. Give me like an advantage intelligence or something.
Can I help him with this?
He's already got
Oh, he's good.
advantage.
He's
He's on
good.
the
He's
deck.
good. He's good.
He's Gucci.
He's fine.
So what exactly are you trying to look at with this map?
Their location of exiting the Underdark to start invading.
Alright, so their exit point was a very quiet little area known as like Shadowdale.
Mhm.
And it's pretty close to the coast, but it's not very
Well, how are they planning on exiting this cavern?
Oh, they have a mapped path out of the Underdark. Couple routes they were going to take and converge on this particular exit.
Oh,
Where's the one that's currently not flooded?
Well,
It just started flooding.
it's the problem with that is you do know from being in this town the exits that they would have used are in the lower portion of the town. However,
that's right out.
where the mines were for you guys as slaves was at higher elevation.
We could use the
There's
mines.
a chance to get out that way. But that's far away.
Kinda, yeah.
I can think of one quick
The
way to
mines
get
never
down.
had like any
How?
sort of exit.
No.
No, but they led into the Underdark at some certain points.
It's gonna take too long to try and get through the.
First, we need to free Theta's friend.
Second, we need to get Willie and his family.
Yeah, well, they're just like a level below us, aren't they?
They are 2 levels below.
We need.
And you do have Andrew's character is with them. Because he was,
Faith in companions slipping.
exactly.
Well,
yes.
if Andrew's character's with the butler, he wouldn't have been hit by the sword thing.
What?
No, that was
two
that
levels
was,
below.
that was
That's like
Jer-
two walls
that was
of
Brian's
stone.
character. That was
All
Brian's character that got hit.
Alright.
Oh yeah, he's also there screaming and like thrashing about on the ground.
What is Theta doing to his
He's-
friend?
He's just kind of like holding his face, kind of like he's like reaching out and he's like
How-
you feel.
How far gone is his friend.
Is the angel
That'd
on
be
the
some-
floor? Or
No, he's like
tied to a wall.
he's like on like a, like a medical table. He's on like one of those.
Like
that's
an
Strapped to a gurney.
not a gurney, but like a dissection table. That's,
Rack?
and it's been put up right, and he's like his neck.
Got
and
it.
his arms are all-
Standard damsel in distress table. Got it.
Kinda, yeah.
So what, would that be like a
he
medicine check?
You can do a medicine check.
Strong suit, definitely not my strong suit.
Yep.
Medicine check.
Yes, you can do a medicine check with advantage because you're a doctor.
Hold on.
Tell me
Roll
what
for the
you
crit.
got.
6!
Yeah.
One was 19, the other one was 18, so that's going to be 27 or...
So you look at this
yeah.
guy. He is horribly emaciated. He's so emaciated you can barely tell what kind of race he is.
Can he not survive if on...
With what's going on around you guys right now, you think that moving him in this condition with this much hazardous stuff going on around him, the chances of him surviving are very, very low.
So we wouldn't be able to save him.
If we don't,
It's like you would have to be super, super careful to make sure he didn't get
Wait, the guy in
any
the
kind
suit.
of trauma.
The guy in the
The
suit...
Azair guy.
He's in heavy armor,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of water around here.
Yes, but
Yeah.
he's strong enough to carry
Well, I'm
that.
guessing since he was in a...
Well,
first
it's not
class,
so much about being strong enough to carry, because he's super emaciated. Like, you can pick him up, no problem. It's just you can't, like, jostle him or anything. Like, you think he's super frail. Like, you're afraid that even, like, undoing his, like, bindings too much may break a limb or something.
First thing, we break this.
Break what?
The magic transference device.
The orb.
Okay.
Anybody have an idea on how to do that?
The floor is now on a 45-degree angle.
It
Well,
might.
then it's
Is
like-
it possible
Yeah.
to redirect the Archmage's attacks to possibly hit it? If this
I don't
is
think-
a
Or,
I don't think the Archmage is worried
I don't
about
think
us.
he's that concerned about us right now.
Yeah,
But-
he's trying to save his people from death.
Well,
Idea.
Yeah.
The whole thing is like tilting over.
Yeah.
magic can't beat physics.
If is it kind of is the orb like bolted to the ground or something?
It is bolted to the ground, yeah.
Is the cradle bolted to the orb? Like if
It's-
it tilted
the
over
orb
enough.
itself is like kind of like floating there with some kind of magic. It's almost like a magnetism. You try to push it, it doesn't move.
So this could tilt over all the way and it won't fall over.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what if we just broke one of the legs that's supporting it?
You could
So
try
it just
that.
rolls over and falls into the water.
You could try that.
I am not strong enough to do this.
I'll do it.
All right.
I'm gonna gather everyone else.
Even though I
and
feel
dump
like
in
we
just-
should be running.
We should be, but then there's the chance of him getting out of here.
Yeah. So
And
you
if he
know,
does get out of here,
roll
I
to
want
break
him
a leg?
without that.
So what am I doing exactly? I want to break.
You're gonna
this-
break one of the legs, the one that's facing the water that is getting ever closer to us, so that this device and everything connected to it just falls into the sea.
well, the suit
Because
could be-
retrieving things from the depths of the ocean, I don't care how magical you are, is a giant pain in the ass.
So
I'm
Hopefully it would
following
crack
his
just from falling.
instructions.
so
pretty
roll
much.
a d20 and a d4.
Nice.
I got an 18 on the dice, and I got 3 on the d4.
Okay. So you roll. You you hit this leg with all your might, right?
And I've got +3 modifier to strength.
And you hit it. And like if this was anything else, it would be broken.
Did it
But
crack?
this is deep. Sorry. What were they called? The deep
Duergar.
dwarfs.
Duergar.
No, not Duergar. The fire ones. Efri.
Easier.
Aesir.
This is easier smithed. This is really, really sturdy stuff.
I'm gonna...
Didn't a dwarf like that make my weapon?
The guy in the suit.
Yeah. Well, no. This you're using one of the hammers or one of the
Swords.
that was made by an orc. This is designed to take a beating and keep on.
Wait a
I'm
second.
going to attack again.
Wait.
You can roll an intelligence check if you'd like, or a memory check, history.
19 on the dice.
Huh. Seems
You-
the dice are being nice to Jeremy for once.
You remember hearing that, you talked to the guy? You talked.
Yeah.
You remember him saying something about one of the legs had a carving of like a leaf on it, and that one was structurally unsound?
Smash!
I'm looking for it.
Right.
Andraste, you had an idea.
You actually find it right next to the one you were hitting. Yeah.
Guys.
That's why if you'd rolled a 2, you would have got it.
Andras, seeing how his initial hitting of the leg didn't work, why don't we smash the stone around it?
Is it normal stone?
It's normal stone. Well, there's the runes on the ground around it, but other than that, it's normal stone. Yeah.
Ignoring her, I'm gonna attack the
Let's get out of here.
the right leg.
Okay.
I guess I'll start going back down. Actually, I'm gonna go to Theta.
12.
We'll stay down. Not theater.
15.
Yeah. So you break the leg, and the orb begins to
What about the staff?
comes loose. The staff actually stays above the orb as it moves,
I want that staff.
and since the whole thing's on an angle, it begins to roll towards the water. The Archmage sees this, and he's like, "No!" And he reaches towards it. As he reaches towards it, he loses a grip on the spell he was doing, and a whole bunch of water just hits him, and he's like gone for
Tsunami spell! Lol!
Yeah.
Wow, what? How anticlimactic.
Unfortunately, that does mean that there's now water hitting the actual stalactite you guys are on, and you guys begin to fall.
So the staff is still hovering above the orb?
Yeah, and the whole structure is now starting to lean very, very quickly towards the water.
Can we try to grab it before it falls?
I'm gonna jump onto it.
The staff?
Oh, okay.
What? The
Well,
staff or the orb?
I imagine
like-
we're at enough of an angle that I can just jump on it.
Because it's at the point where, like,
Well,
if
here's
we
the
were
thing,
here at the top, we could just, like, walk over the top.
The slag, it's now leaning like this. If
Yeah.
you try to go for it, the staff, you probably can get onto a safe part of the stalactite that's falling. That's the pros and cons of
That's
this.
pretty much my. That's pretty much my.
But
aim.
he's trying to get the staff for us. His survival is questionable, but...
All right. So who's going to try to go to safety, and who's going to try to go for the staff?
If staff is like magically attached to the orb, though, even
Break
though it's
the
floating,
orb.
It's like the orb will break from the fall. The staff can be picked up afterwards.
Odd number staff
From this water.
Odd number staff, even safety. It's safety, which makes me annoyed.
I'm going for the staff.
I have to go for safety. Because
I have to go for safety.
someone has to make sure that they survive.
Yeah.
Oh,
As well as the
gee.
family and everyone else.
Okay, so
I'm
the
a doctor.
I'm
that's
going
what
for
I
the
do.
staff.
Okay, so the three of you,
Can I
You
have
just
it
have-
when you get out?
you have to roll.
Can I make one last attempt to free the person who's trapped?
Magic keys
With
Or just slap Theta out of it.
You can grab him and-
he's hopeless.
it. You don't think? I mean, you can put him out of your misery, but other than that, that seems to be. You do
No,
not have time
I
to
basically
free this
say to
guy.
him, "Hate me for this later," and just like shoot his friend in the head.
All right. Does anyone want to save Brian's character?
We kind of have no
Couldn't he
choice.
save himself?
No, he's still on the ground screaming.
Medical bitch slap.
You've already used
Okay.
medicine to put somebody out of their misery.
I guess I'll try. I
Well, he
guess
doesn't have
I'll-
time to save two people.
I guess I'll pick him up and just kind of sling him over my
She is
back.
pretty strong.
Okay.
I'm not too strong,
She's
but
got a 12, which is already superhuman.
So, you two are helping somebody each.
But
So-
that's on my way out.
No,
Just
no,
like,
yeah. No. This
hate
is
me for this later.
so. This is a dex check to make it onto safety. You have with advantage because you're not helping anybody. You two have a normal check.
Inspiration.
You have shoes, right?
yes,
All right. You can. It's not completely dry ground, so you can have advantage on the check.
cool.
Inspiration.
Instead
20.
instead of outright wind at beating it.
I'm dead.
Okay. I'm gonna take the
Second
12
inspiration.
with the +3, so 15.
Second inspiration is
Okay,
15.
you're fine.
20.
You're fine.
I'm so
15.
fine.
15?
Yeah.
You're fine. So the three of you make the safety
Bye
with
bye,
each of the
double inspiration.
each of the people you were saving.
Woo!
Now for you, this orb is very quickly rolling to the edge.
I'm gonna. So, because the platform is listing,
Mhm.
I'm going to get up to the highest point and then jump onto the orb.
I thought we were going for the staff.
No, the staff and everything is rolling towards the lowest edge right now. It's gonna fall off the side.
The staff is inside the orb.
No, it's
The
floating
staff is
above
floating
it.
above it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get onto the orb, and then hey, try and get the staff.
So you're gonna run at the orb and jump on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Roll some kind of dex.
Some kind of dex-based
Roll-
thingamawhat's-it.
He's Mary
Would you say this is a
Poppins,
difficult check to try to jump on
I'd
a
say
rolling object?
Difficult.
It's a
and
big
if
object.
It requires some type of endurance. I would actually even classify it not even as dex, but as constitution. If he needs to endure something.
Roll a dex to land on it first of all, and to stay upright.
He's Mary Poppins,
I'm
y'all.
I'm gonna die from this.
I mean,
Nope.
not from this, but the fall,
Okay,
definitely.
so you
I got 2.
Don't you
Don't
have
I have
inspiration?
inspiration?
He does.
you do have inspiration, yes.
Use a...
You do have 8 inspiration.
3.
No.
Okay.
That.
So you
Great.
land on
Well,
top of this orb.
So my thought process is that if none of us claim it, then no one else is going. Then someone that we don't want to is going to.
Mm.
So I'm not right in the head.
So you land on top of this orb.
I slip.
You slip, and you fall. How high was it?
Oh!
It was about a mile high, but it's into
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
But
It's a
you're
mile
still dead.
high. So you're gonna fall straight towards the ground.
FYI, water at this
can I
at this
reach for the
altitude
staff?
has the
No, not with that low of a roll. You can't.
Oh,
He could try to grab, 'cause
Not
there's-
with a 3.
Well, no, not the staff or the orb, but remember, there were balconies.
Yes,
There
you
were
can.
balconies.
You can roll to
Try.
grab for
'Cause there
some
were
kind of
2.
safety. Yes.
There were 2.
There are She is right. There are balconies that you can grab hold of.
and
as you
there
fall.
might be
would this be athletics? Because I'm.
Sure. Yeah.
and there might be stones loose in the stalactite now. Now that things are falling.
There could be, but with the way it's, we'll see what it gets.
dead.
so you continue to fall.
All right. See
you
you
allow
guys
him-
later.
Bye, Urzel Stoneforge.
No, well, he falls
Fate has
straight
not been
down.
Kind, Urzel.
It would be water, thankfully.
Which has
This
the
is the-
viscosity of concrete from a
Thankfully.
fall of that height.
This is the Underdark, and you are very lucky and land in some tree-sized mushrooms,
Boing!
which do cushion you.
Directly underneath the falling orb.
So do I just
You do take damage from fall, but how much is your max HP?
My current HP is 11.
Okay,
Dead.
you take 6 damage.
Oh.
Is this bludgeoning by chance?
I
take half from-
Yes,
because
it
I-
is because it's a falling. Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's piercing.
That's only if he falls on like a bed of spikes.
So you are now down at the ground level. Their water right now is up to your knees, and there is actually a pretty fast current. You do see a lot of people
Scrambling.
running around screaming, and there is kind of like a general like consensus. You see a lot of people running towards the slave area because that is higher ground.
The mines. Remember, I mentioned the mines earlier.
Yeah.
Can I see where the orb
Mine
is
will
landing
eventually-
or falling?
You can try to.
If he
Wouldn't
was
it be like
right,
really nearby him?
yeah. If he was like
Depends how long it takes him to
13.
like stagger out of the
13.
mushroom and stuff.
Not bad.
You can see it. It is being starting to be swept away by the current, and it is going downwards.
So it's being.
It's going the opposite way that everyone's running, basically.
YOLO.
It's being taken by the current.
Yeah, it's being taken by the current.
YOLO.
We've effectively been separated.
Yeah.
Likeliness of reunion.
As far as you guys know, I'm dead.
That is true.
Urzel.
So we can now.
Andraste, would you like me to explain in explicit medical terminology what the likelihood of his survival from that fall is?
No, because the answer is slim.
The
Something.
answer is like 0.000.
So we can now remove this from the
something
board.
amount number of zeros.
I don't care. I'm carrying a crazy
Oh.
man on my back.
Okay, 3PO.
The chances of successfully navigating a fall like that is 5,620 to
There
1.
is one thing.
Never tell me the odds.
So you see the orb and the way it's rolling, and you see the Archmage standing up in between you, and he's kind of like shaking his head a bit. He's a bit dazzled from his fall as well.
He's right there.
Stab him in the back.
He's right there as well. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Does he notice me?
Not yet.
Stab him in the
I'm
He
back.
gonna
will.
stealth.
You can stealth? Okay.
I'm gonna try and
And stab him.
Murder his ass.
like I may not be a rogue, but I'm pretty sure this is the textbook definition of sneak attack.
Okay.
I mean, with all the noise, I don't think he'd hear you anyways.
Yeah, he's not paying attention to you. You can
So just
you can
murder
definitely
his ass.
Get an attack on him without him realizing.
17.
You can have an advantage because he's not expecting
Go
a guy
for
to
the crit.
attack him right
Go
now.
for the crit.
That's still 17.
17 hits.
Hey.
No, that was stealth.
Yeah, that hits.
That was stealthing.
Yeah, that hit. Oh, that's just a stealth?
That's
Okay,
a
yeah,
stealth
you're
roll.
stealth. Then, yeah.
Okay, so...
He wasn't paying attention to you to begin with, yeah.
Alright, so... 17 on the dice.
Oh, we know that hits.
And
Yeah, you hit.
22.
You hit.
He's a mage.
He's an archmage.
Squish. I know what that looks like.
8 plus 5, that's 13.
Okay. He will take that damage.
Yeah, he definitely has a lot more.
Can I
health than
run him through? Like, through
He's not dead. He's, What do you want to do with the... Alright, so what do you want to do?
I want to, like... As
Impale him?
I'm like trying to run him through the chest so that my sword sticks out the front.
Sword in the back, out the front.
Yeah,
So you're trying to impale him.
yeah.
Alright, throw in a strength check on top of that.
Strength check.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Okay.
You gotta do... To actually run somebody through, it's a bit... It's kind of
That takes some heft.
Yeah.
14.
Mm,
He's an elf.
that doesn't change anything.
Do it again. Do it again.
And I'm an
No,
elect.
you don't...
Oh, I've got advantage on this because I'm technically raging. Didn't you?
No, you're not raging right now.
What are you talking about? Wouldn't the fall have triggered his rage?
No.
You
If
get...
anything, it would knock him out of it because the stunning,
all right.
You do not run him through.
But he's now
Is it
running
that
some-
important to you?
Killing his ass, yes.
Since it is your last, I will give you advantage because this is your last night.
Okay.
19 on the dice.
Smack.
So that would be
His sword,
22.
your sword goes through. You can roll damage again.
Woo! No, I mean,
9 plus 5, that's 14.
Okay,
That's
How much
25.
damage did he take from the fall, I wonder?
I felt a fault,
What an ass.
but he was still under the water pressure, so he still did.
If anything,
Okay,
That's a
that
propelled fall then.
Yeah. It didn't completely save him, but he did. Yeah. All right. So he now has a sword through his chest. He's surprised,
What?
Oh, gee, I think.
and he turns around to look at you, and he scowls.
I'm scowling back.
He looks, you
You son.
idiot. He's gonna try to push you. Roll a Constitution. Actually, roll a Constitution check with disadvantage because it's wet.
That's 18.
Or
I was the
Or-
only person who
well-
could stop this.
Well, 20, counting my bonus.
Yeah.
But save?
It's safe. Yeah.
22 then.
Huh.
Still good. 16.
Not good enough. So he force pushes you away.
Mm.
You end up going 20 feet backwards. You leave your sword in him. Or you pull it out with you. It's up to you.
Sure. Fine.
What, you pull it
You
out?
want a medical
Yeah.
description of which is better to do?
Alright, you pull out the sword.
wait, wouldn't pulling the sword out also do damage? Because
It would,
Bleed.
but he's already started to heal.
it would still hurt though.
Yeah, it hurts, but he begins to heal.
I'm going to charge him.
Alright, we'll get back to you in a second. So, but you guys, you're now running through the stalactite to try to get to the family to save them?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we're escaping, so.
Yeah, you're just running straight down, right? You pass the princess on your way to the library. She is on her way out as well.
You know what? Can I call back to her? Just say one thing to her as I run past her?
No, she's ahead of you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's got like a couple things in her arms, and she's like bolting out the doors.
Okay.
You see when you get to the landing for the library, you see her like taking the next steps down, basically.
I just yelled to her, "Enjoy your kingdom of ashes!" and just keep running.
Enjoy Waterworld.
Enjoy your
hear
water
us.
world.
If she could hear me.
All right, so
That was mainly for me.
you turn around to the library and you see
It's while I'm running. I'll just yell it as I'm running.
Mr. Bard struggling with the door because he can't get it open.
It's locked and they have the key.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if they don't open the door themselves, we can't get them out.
Yeah.
He's trying to like pick the lock right now.
Assists for picking the lock?
Wait, can't we just call to them and have them come out this way?
Oh, I never thought of that.
Yeah. Hi! Idiot! Let's go!
Oh!
Half-wit.
At the sound of your voice, you hear like a click from the other side, and the door opens.
I'm gonna yell again.
And
Half-wit. Come the safe way.
oh, thank goodness!
It's
Somebody
the
was-
only way out of
Yeah.
the library.
He's holding the shovel that was left to proc the door closed. He's like, "All right,
Where's
what's
that
going
now?
on? Everything's like tilting over."
Yeah, the ocean's caving in.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not
We
good.
gotta get to the mine.
The mines are the only known way out of here.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Can I just like give?
Fail.
Can I give Younger a medical bitch slap because I am carrying him?
You can. Sure.
Basically to get him out of his crazy screaming.
Yeah.
Not bad.
18.
All right. He stops screaming, but he hasn't gotten any better. But the bard will carry him for you, so you don't have to.
Hooray!
So you
There
guys
we
don't have to
go.
worry about them.
And our dwarven friends are with them, I'm guessing? 'Cause
Yes,
they were
the
still-
dwarves are there. Yeah.
They can assist with
yeah.
curing then.
Yep.
The one dwarf, in his suit, he kind of he looks really afraid at the prospects of being caught in the water.
Let's not get caught in the water then.
Yeah.
I actually hand him one of the last thing I had on me, which was my fleet-footed potion.
Oh.
It doubles his move speed until for like the next hour.
He would accept it, but he has no way of taking it.
Is
I
his
attempt a medicine to find a creative way to make this work.
Is his suit airtight?
Yes.
Yes, but moving underwater sucks.
And
Can I attempt a medicine check to find a way to make this work?
You have to imagine it's like the old style diving suits. They're like the big
Big daddies.
Big Daddy kind of thing. It's like one of those.
I don't want this guy to die because he's done me a great service.
Once we get
and
to
he deserves-
higher ground.
He'd be going as fast as the rest of us.
He's been moving like the slowest set of all you guys. and
I would
he's
like
been
to attempt a
struggling
medicine
keep up.
check while we're moving to see if I can make this work somehow.
Sure.
That is a 23.
All right. So you know the properties of the potion you have,
Yeah.
and
Would it
You know,
work as
you
a
got it.
gas?
you think that if you were to,
Mm.
you think if you were to apply it in the right way, you might. There's a chance like some kind of effect would help him.
Mm.
The problem is it doubles his movement, but he's already slowed, so it would at the very least make him as fast as you guys.
How heavy is he?
It's like a 400-pound suit that he's trying to lug around.
Okay, that'd be really...
Yeah.
My character Oyev would have a hard time carrying
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Is that poster pre?
Post.
Yeah, he's it's a big heavy thing. Like
So, can I attempt to do this on the run, or should we wait until we get to the landing first? Will he make it to the landing before?
what the mine?
Yeah.
You don't know what out these doors looks like right now. Maybe, maybe not.
I thought we were running down the side of the stalagmite.
No, you went through the tower to grab the people from the library. Remember?
Do you want?
Oh no,
me-
yeah, you did say you ran.
Yeah,
down
I
this
said,
way.
"Oi, halfwit, come out this way."
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, sure, yeah. He can get. You guys can slide down. Yeah,
Okay, so we can get down there with no problems.
yeah. Never
Okay.
mind.
Especially
My bad.
me.
I miss
It's fine. It's fine.
roleplayed.
It's fine.
So Andrew's character is still stuck trying to unlock that door
Someone
because
grab
he's
him.
on the other side.
I grab him.
You guys unlock the door
Just
for
drag
him.
his
and-
ass.
Hey, come on, down.
We're going the right way.
Yeah.
Go in the smart way.
So you reach the bottom, and when you do, you see a pretty amazing sight. You see this guy here, single-hand combat with the Archmage.
And
And
fail.
Holy crap, he's alive.
Bruh.
Yeah, he fails miserably, and he's just sent flying. You're unconscious.
Can I sucker punch sheep shot the Archmage?
I mean, if you want to run up to him and do that. but
Don't
it's
do
like
No, I was just gonna shoot him.
I mean, you could try to shoot him,
Don't
yeah.
do it.
But right now he hasn't noticed you.
So would that be an advantage on an attack roll to hit him?
It would be, but it would also draw his attention to your party.
We can't have that.
But I don't want him to live.
Who says he'll live once this place is flooded?
As soon as he knocks Jeremy's character away, he starts to go off in a direction away from you guys.
How deep is the water?
Right now, it's up to your waist. So for these dwarves, it's about like.
Can I
chest
see
high.
the orb or the staff anywhere?
It's long gone.
Okay. This is stupid. This is really stupid.
Jer, how heavy is your
I
character?
think I might have an idea.
I'm not wearing anything heavy, if that's what you're asking. But I am pretty bulky.
Damn it.
He's starting to float with the current a little bit.
Okay, I'll get it.
Thing is, deep water would not be good for me because I would be blind underwater, and I sink. So, I guess I'll just go grab him real quick.
Damn
Alright.
it, I can't.
How,
And then-
could I,
Oh.
before I attempt to do this, could I use a medicine to see how badly hurt he is?
Him?
No, the Archmage.
Sure, you can do
Would
it.
one shot put him down?
You can do a medicine check to
Okay.
Damn it, I-
look at him.
See, I can't do what I was going
That
to
is a
do.
22.
No.
No?
No,
One
he
shot
is-
would not put him down?
No, he's in very good shape.
In spite of being run through.
Yeah, he's healed from. He has.
Can you
What?
look up the spell?
He has.
for me?
He has signs of like bleeding and stuff from his chest, but any wound is healed.
When I
He
can
has
look it
healing
up?
magic.
Can't.
He's not a lackey.
Here.
But the water is steadily rising, and this is a very powerful current.
Uh,
Thankfully, you do have some heavy people that you can kind of hold on to.
I
And,
do give the Aesir the last of the fleet-footed potions.
you administer it the best you can.
Yep.
Roll a d100 for luck.
Oh god, I am terrible with those.
Well, I'm going to roll a number right now, and depending how close you are, that's
Watch
Wait,
it
are
be
we
like a
correct?
97.
so you don't need to be. May not need to be high. You may not need to be low. What'd you get?
10.
All right, you're 50 off from the number,
Yep.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
Because I always fail these important things.
well, so you try to administer it. The problem is there's so much water around. As you, there's a lot of mist.
Oh, my
getting
ally's
into-
gonna die.
You don't know if he's gonna die. It is.
I have an idea.
What is your idea?
Okay. Can I have the Archmage make a strength saving throw?
Oh no.
Sure. I'm gonna do it with disadvantage because he's not expecting it.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Earthbind.
Womp.
Oh.
do you have the spell?
Yes, I
he
do.
does.
Okay.
Because suffocation.
Ah, that's horrible and cruel, and I love it. That's delicious.
Considering how horrible and cruel he's been to us.
Come on, that's delicious.
I think it's poetic justice.
That's absolutely delicious.
Did he make a 13?
He did not.
Okay, so he basically is getting a nice face full of all the water in his lungs.
So the water. So he falls into the ground.
Yeah,
kind of?
he just
Yeah.
basically like
He's
grabbed and
stuck
just
to the
like
ground.
He's face down in the water.
Yes.
Okay.
Hide.
Hide,
yeah,
Hide.
stuffing.
die, die.
What, how does this spell work? Let me make sure.
Do you want me to read it for you?
No, different spell.
I've already left. I need to make sure these people stay healthy.
Okay, so you guys start to walk your way out.
I'm dragging Jer's character
Roll
to
strength checks because you have to fight this
the
current.
mines.
I'm dead. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna go jump on the Aesir's back. And have him do that.
So you're made of stone, right?
Essentially.
So you're pretty heavy. You don't need to make this check because you're heavy enough.
I'm not
to
even gonna
resist the
try.
current.
I'm just gonna jump on the Aesir's back. 'Cause
I'm
I
heavy
will
enough to
fail.
sink in
So
water.
you're gonna okay.
Can
so
I actually just stand on like
I have an
his
8
back?
strength.
Because I'll just go down with him.
you can do like a dex to keep your balance. But yeah,
Cool.
No way. No way am I even
19.
gonna try.
okay. You can yeah.
Okay, so I'm just standing on your back and just like
Do you want to hold the
Yeah,
hands
that's
of like
fine.
some dwarves so that they can?
yes.
Okay. So you will be you will save some dwarves. And
You're like
you
a life raft.
You're gonna try to stay on.
Well,
his...
I'm just gonna
More like
ask
a
him to
rock.
pick me up.
I do have 14
he will
strength.
pick you up, and he will start to try to walk, but he is noticeably a lot slower than his movement, especially
Danger
carrying
move.
you.
Did any of you guys actually drink the fleet-footed potions I gave you earlier?
No,
Never got one.
you never gave us one.
I gave each and every one of you one.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Brennan, roll the footage.
He did. I do remember that because I didn't know what they were.
I don't remember myself getting one.
Neither do I.
He gave them out when you guys were going around freeing the prisoners, and he was the only one that took his. And actually, Brian took his as well.
So, could I ask for one of those back?
You can just take. Yeah. You can just take mine.
He pissed me off. I took his thing. Okay. So now can I attempt to give it back? Give it to Mr.
Did I piss you off by doing the heroic thing and failing?
Yes.
Well, you think that with how much this water is going around, maybe giving it to him isn't the smartest idea. Maybe if you were to give it to him, who is able to trudge through this water,
I don't want my friend to die.
I mean,
well, you can hold on to him and drag him or something.
If you give it to each of us, then I would have one.
Yeah.
So then I'll just use mine.
You can all just jump on him like a raft and just.
I mean, I'm
I
even.
don't want
him
my
to
Aesir
safety.
friend to die.
You gotta hold on to him.
Do we have any rope? Anybody? Rope?
Of course, we have rope.
Yeah, you have the rope that's left on top of the tower that nobody did. But his character and Mr. Bard.
So we're just raiding our friends and
Mr. Bard's got some rope you can go into. Yeah.
Sorry, Brian.
So,
it's for the greater good.
I mean, Andrew.
Well, I'm dragging Jer's character. I can have you hold one hand, and Faith's character is just on my back.
Yeah.
Am I? So you said I was
Grab some
unconscious.
other dwarves.
You're unconscious. Yes.
Am I making death saving throws?
Yes.
Is he below his
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
maximum
Blah,
hit points?
Yeah, he's bad. He's in bad shape. Yeah, he's got to make death save.
Stop that, Julian.
And you hear an explosion of rock behind you. You don't think it's a good idea to investigate.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Probably stuff falling.
No,
Nope,
it's something from.
that's-
It's about where your stone meld was.
Oh.
Earthbound, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Did he just... Oh, that's gruesome.
What?
That's really gruesome.
I think he just got smashed.
No, I think he just took the coward's way out.
No, you don't know. So you're rolling death saves right now?
I rolled one
What'd
and
you
I
get?
failed.
All right. And then
At least it saved us, gave us some time.
yeah,
You want me to make another one?
sure.
Could
Success.
Julian stabilize him?
You could, yeah.
But, wait, is he with us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
If I'm
Oh,
if I'm
right,
holding on to
okay
you,
then.
and I'm holding
Sorry,
on to him,
forgot I was a doctor for a moment. Medicine. 13 on the die.
yeah,
How do you
That's
forget?
21.
yeah. You
How do you
stabilize
forget
him.
you're a doctor?
I was too busy making sure my friends don't die, and I
Yeah.
almost let my friend die.
So you're able, you make it to about the marketplace. You see, there's spider people are actually helping out, grabbing drow children
I just
where
sort
they
of,
can, and
I sort of
run
gesture
across
them,
rooftops,
just
and
yelling
stuff.
to the mines, the mines,
Yeah.
the mines.
They seem to be on board with that plan.
Is there
You
one
see-
crazy one holding 2 shields and 2 swords?
You don't see him yet, no. But you do see
Be a handful.
you do see that some of the prisoners are helping drow civilians, and some of them are taking the opportunity to kill the fallen when they can. So there's still chaos going on right now, but
I'm not alive.
I can't
We're
just
trying-
leave them.
We
It
don't
goes
have
against my code of ethics to just let the civilians die.
we don't have time. Is the issue?
the water is now. You do need to start making a strength save.
17.
You're able to continue at your current pace. The current is not affecting you yet, but it is.
I do have drag
Yeah.
with a couple bodies.
yeah, 5.
Yeah. But
Including your own,
where
which
you guys
count
where you were standing on
on his back.
on dry back bits are now wet back bits. The water is rising. You continue on. You now make it to where there's a big blown out bit of the wall for the slave quarters. There are people all trying to get through this hole
So we're gonna pass the armory.
No, the armory's too far.
Okay,
It's
never mind.
Far away.
Forget that.
There are, there's people, spider people on the walls, helping people through wherever they can. You see that they're actually, it's very unlike them to help Drow like this, and they are, they're helping everybody. They seem to be very helpful creatures. You can wake up.
You're awake. You're in pain
I'm
now.
going to take this moment to be unconscious to step out for a bit.
Okay. Never mind, he's not awake.
Sarah, are there any chips left or no?
It's empty.
Oh no, I was going. If the spider guys are helping people into here, never mind. Then I'm not going to do what I'm doing.
Okay. There is plenty of people that are, everyone's trying to get through this hole. It's a very crowded area right now.
Is it possible to blast away chunks of the hole?
To make it bigger?
Mm-mm.
With a bunch of people standing right next to it?
Well, no, in front of it to make it.
Don't you guys have, stone melt?
No.
Not at this level.
The best I can do is shoot an Eldritch Blast forward and hope that does.
Yes, because why is that your solution to everything?
Because I'm a warlock. And I don't have anything higher than that at this point.
Personally, I still feel like going back to the slave quarters is just a dead end.
Yeah, I'm going to try to rally everyone. Mines! Mines!
We'll go through the slave quarters.
We have to get through the slave quarters to get to the mines.
Can we go around the slave quarters to get to the mines?
Could you? That's a good question. You probably... I'm trying to think how I laid it out. There is a separate entrance point. Actually, no. Everyone came through this door, yeah. This was the only way into all the guards. The guard station is on the side there. Maybe you could climb a guard station and jump over the wall.
Sorry.
But there's no other,
My dex and
entrance
strength are shit, so no.
I mean, my dex is okay.
There is a guard post, like a
Like a watchtower?
watchtower right there.
So we could
That does have stairs.
we could climb up that and then hop the fence to the other side.
I feel like the current would be going into the slave quarters, so it'd actually be pushing everyone through the hole.
No, it's going. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like
Because the water has to come from behind us.
the water is coming from behind you, but it's kind of like
It's rising, not falling.
yeah, it's rising.
But
This is a higher bit of the area, so it's just it has nowhere else to go
So it's
that
not a
way, so
current
it's
at
coming
this
this
point.
way. There's not much current at this area. No, the current going downwards is where you guys came from, and it was pretty heavy there. But as you guys get away from it, now it's just water level rising.
So you said that it's the guard tower. It's a wall.
Yeah, so it's a wall around. There's a big open hole right in the middle, and there's a watchtower at one of the sides, and both of the sides.
I'm going to start ushering people to, people are going through the hole, but I'm also going to usher people to
Split them
start going over the wall with the ladder at the watchman's tower. Because then it's less congested and then more people can...
Roll a charisma check to get people to listen to you.
Natural 20.
They know me from what I did in the prison before.
So you are an avatar of a very powerful dragon. You know how to get people's attentions and to demand respect.
No, I don't roar no, I don't do the Julian pterodactyl screech.
So you take command of the situation and what
Start
are you going to
direct-
say? What are you going to say to people? Give us your line that everyone listens to and follows unquestioningly.
To the way that was.
No, Julian, you stop that.
I can't.
Ah.
Too easy.
To the ladder for your life.
So they will.
And I lead the way up and showing them where to go.
All right. So you start climbing the ladder, and people start to do it as well. There are people that need help. You being a doctor, what is your? Because I'm pretty sure you're going to try and get to safety. Yeah.
You see, normally I would be compassionate for those who have injuries, but since we have such a massive exodus of people heading out at this time, it should actually be logical for the slowest to be behind the faster moving ones. Because as sad as it is, and those who are strong enough should be carrying children. It doesn't matter if it's their children or not; they should be carrying them. If you can carry a weaker elderly person, do so. But the priority goes to those who can escape first. Mm-hmm. And if you can help the weak and the infirm, do so. But we need to get people out here as fast as possible to reduce congestion. Hopefully, if they clear out fast enough, clear out the congestion fast enough, the slower people can actually take the direct route straight down the middle.
You're shouting this out to everybody?
Yeah.
Which is why Andraste is having people go up the ladder over the wall.
Since the water is calm, people that can swim would be better off staying back for a bit, whereas the non-swimmers would be more important to get through the door.
How many Underdark denizens would be able to swim, though?
A lot.
Maybe. I mean, I'm just going to roll a percentile. Bless you. I'm going to roll a percentile dice. Okay, 12% of these people can swim.
That's not that much, though.
And that's why I hate percentiles.
I'm actually surprised that's that low.
And that's why I hate percentiles.
Yes. So you do notice that there are some people are looting each other. Like there's chaos going on.
Okay, if I see somebody trying to loot each other, I just hold my crossbow up to them. Out.
There's so many people, it's like they won't notice.
You see two guys harassing a little old lady, and they're running. They take her like jewels, and they're running through the hole.
I helped a little old lady.
Okay. She's got a black eye right now.
Mm.
Actually, she's got a purple eye right now because she's a dark elf.
There's not much that we can do.
And you like help her to her feet.
Like what I said before to Urzel, your quarrels can take
Faith.
Evan
was saying something.
She looks like afraid. She looks scared of you because she's just been accosted by two guys, and there's all this uprising going on.
Doctor, move along.
She clutches his face, and she will. But some time passes. You're able to get people through, and the waters continue to rise. You make it to the mines.
Where it's dry, I assume.
You do make it to some dry bits. Yes.
Is it possible for me to take the ladder?
Well, just take it?
Yes.
Up.
Because if we need to get the higher surface in the mines...
You would need to roll a strength check to pull it up. But yeah.
I'm back.
Because it's a pretty big ladder.
Okay, we're gonna try. Good thing I have an inspiration. 13?
You're back on dry ground.
So you're not able to do it yourself. Thankfully, you got some dwarves that are willing to help you. And you guys...
Kind of like team effort the ladder out.
Yeah.
One ladder. How tall is it?
Big ladder, I'm assuming.
It's pretty big.
Like
it can reach this window from down below.
So
it's like an 11, 12 foot
ladder.
ladder.
You need like 3 people to carry this.
Okay, so it's like a 15-foot ladder.
Up.
Bigger than
So
that.
Urzel starts to wake up.
35. Wow. Okay. You are in the mines now. You know this place well, and you're in dry ground.
Are there any landmarks? Do I know
Oh
where I am in
no,
the
Floral
mine?
Snarl is probably dead because it's too slow to get out.
You're about... You're just
Snarl,
in the main entrance.
no.
Okay, main entrance. I can work with that.
Yeah. You're worried about the
Snarl.
the snail?
The magic snail.
Poor Snarl.
Well, thankfully they were moving so slow they didn't really make it that far at the slave quarters by the time they started going to hell. So they made it. They're here.
Wait a
Hey,
minute,
Snarl.
Can I give my fleetfoot thing to the flail snail?
You could, yeah.
Why?
Because then it moves faster.
You won't be able to stop my flail snail once I shift into maximum overdrive.
What was that shit? What was that movie where the guy rode the snail like, oh, that's slow? No, this is a racing snail.
Never ending story.
Yeah, it's like that.
I was just thinking of that.
Do the battle plans at all have anything about the mines on it?
The exit that they were planning to take is on the other side, but there is a map of the Underdark, and it looks like the mines are actually pretty close to. There's some exits to the Underdark from the mine.
So we have a path to follow to get out.
You would, yes. Unfortunately, because of the seismic activity, the way you would have gone has collapsed, and you're now stuck in the mine.
Feck.
Yeah.
Wait.
Any
We
others?
have dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
Dig.
Where is-
to Bucket Brigade?
Where is the Ace of Spades?
You guys left it in the library.
Wait,
you
no,
give-
did
you
our
gave it to
bard
Willie.
guy have it?
Oh, the bard has it.
No,
yeah.
you gave it to Willie.
Give it to the family.
Yep.
You gave it to
They
Willie, so
have
Willie
it, yeah.
has it.
Dwarves, dig.
I'll need that.
So as you guys are starting to plan out how to escape from here, you notice something rising out of the water.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It's an archmage. He does not look happy. He looks really sad.
Blast him!
He doesn't look like he's ready for any kind of fight, though. And he's just, like, walking.
Okay.
Kind of like he's dead. Not like he's dead, but like he's like...
given up.
Dead
given
eyes.
up, yeah. And he's, like, just... He holds his hands in his face. He's, I lost everything. And he just collapses and starts crying.
Okay.
Can I bitch slap him?
Quite honestly, I'd put this guy out of his misery.
Hey!
Wait, no. First thing, what's he got on him?
He has some...
foot on his back, crossbow stuff pointed to the back of his head.
He doesn't care what you do to him at this point. It seems. He's wearing like purple robes with like golden like streaks through them and stuff, and a golden collar on his neck. He looks real fancy.
So that's about it.
Well, he may have some stuff in his pockets if you rub through them. All right, so you find about 200 gold on his person, a wand of intermittent effects.
All right, I also have that weird cylinder thing I found last week. So,
some kind of like crystal orb.
this is cool.
Yeah. Nothing really else though.
So I'm gonna put the orb in my pocket. I hold up the change person and go, very fair for inevitably when we're gonna have to cross the sea.
As you
and as for you, on your feet.
He will begin to stand, and as he does, you notice something else rising out of the water.
Oh,
It's the girl.
No, she's already with you guys.
Oh, right, she was ahead
Is
of
she
us.
like resigned that she has to go with us at this point?
She's starting to tend to wounded, which is something you would not expect from her.
Granted,
Let her do what she's doing. I guess I can see that she's not doing any harm, so I'm just gonna.
You notice 2 zombies walking out of the water.
Really? Just 2 zombies?
Just 2 zombies.
Regular old jabroni zombies.
They have purple glowing eyes.
Oh.
There will be many more than just 2.
And they seem to be looking around. And they look at the Archmage. And the one points at him and starts to laugh.
Ah.
You thought you could steal what rightfully belongs to me and get away with it.
Mm.
Well, I should thank you for at least... This is a pretty cool device, this sphere of magic. I should thank you for it. It's going to come into a lot of use for me. Fortunately, I can't let a mind like yours, survive. Suddenly, everyone who's wearing a collar starts to shout out in pain.
I mean, like everyone wearing a silver or gold.
Everyone
collar?
wearing silver, gold.
Click.
A couple of the spider people that are wearing black ones start to...
Click.
Okay. Black collars fall off.
Silver
Silver
collars?
collars in your area fall off.
Mm-hmm.
But there are a lot of people
Guys.
outside of the range, and they're yelling and screaming. And you see them starting to mummify really, really fast.
I'm just gonna shoot the zombie.
Okay.
I'm not done with you yet. Foot's still on his back.
He's mummifying right now in front of your eyes.
Oh.
Who, the
He has a
Archmage?
gold
Yeah.
collar. You can't get rid of that.
Yeah, you can't get that off.
Andraste, do you want his robes?
I just... Looking down at
He's
him.
still alive.
You want to make an effect on these people? Open up a way.
To who?
To the Archmage.
He's mummifying before your eyes. He
Yeah, I'm
knows
sure he's got one spell left in him.
his magic's being drained out of him. He's got no... He's clutching his neck, gasping at air. For air
Same
right
with the
now.
priestess.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna shoot the shit out of the zombie.
The zombie's just a messenger.
It doesn't matter. It's probably a conveyance tool.
Yeah.
Nope, miss. Somebody else want to try this?
Firebolt the
What'd you
zombie.
hit it with? Because the zombies have low AC.
It was a nat 1.
No, you miss.
14
And
on the
roll a
die.
d20 again if you rolled a 1.
1.
1 on a 1?
1 on a 1.
Oh my gosh. Okay. The crossbow, you aim it at this guy.
Yep.
You fire, the string breaks, and the dart
Oh.
goes wide, and you hit yourself. Roll damage.
Ooh.
2.
Okay, roll damage again because you just crit yourself. This is
2.
face damage. You take 4 face damage.
Ow. 4 face damage.
20 to firebolt the zombie
So what?
he tried to
So
shoot.
you hit it, and it.
Those that were wearing the black
Collapses.
collars were
They are also being. Some of the spider people put their collars back on for some reason. You don't really know why, but they are currently screaming out in pain.
At a long distance.
Yeah, a couple.
Kill the conveyance tools.
The one zombie that's left kind of looks towards you guys, like, who's got the balls to attack me, kind of, and he's like,
Firebolt again.
what are you doing?
Eldritch Blast.
This one's gonna cast Counterspell because he can do that, because he's paying attention now.
Punch him in the face.
What are you guys getting involved in my quarrels for?
I actually just look up and away and start walking away with the refugees.
Because you're making it difficult for us to escape.
It doesn't matter. You're gonna die in here anyway. At this point, what's his name? Belatov.
Theta.
He starts to. He's got really. His eyes have gone wide, and he's pointing at this, and he's like, "It's you. It's you again. No, I killed you."
You know this insane man.
This is the power of that necromancer that I killed. Me and my friends. It took everything we had to stop him. How did
I put a hand on his shoulder and just walk him.
Survive?
Can I
How was
slap
he
him out of
here?
it and just sort of gesture him to go with the refugees? Look him in the eyes with a sort of. I'll explain it to you later. But that kind of a look.
Roll a charisma.
Bad charisma, go! 10.
Wizards don't die, they multiply.
He's really out of it. He
Can I
walks
whisper
towards
something to him.
He walks towards the zombie. He's like just repeating himself. How did you survive? We killed you. My friends gave their lives to stop you.
Urzel, Derek, I believe it was.
I just go up to the zombie and just like go. Yeah.
Derek, remove Theta from this equation.
Who's that?
The dwarf.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Remove him from this equation.
The zombie is gonna look. He notices the commotion. He's like, I don't remember you. I have no idea who you are. But if you seem to know me, I can't have that. Eldritch Blast.
Oh boy.
I'm going
You can kill the zombie as he does this. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, why don't you jump in front of the Eldritch Blast? That would be really heroic. Sorry.
And he's gonna hit. And Theta is gonna fall to the ground, hurt. Maybe badly, maybe not.
Pull him away. I can heal him later.
Does this zombie make an attempt to evade?
No, it doesn't care.
I chop its head off.
Okay, you do so.
Ching!
Well, that was very rude of you.
Head on the
But
floor
I guess I
somewhere.
can forgive you now since you're gonna die in here and I'm not gonna escape. As the water begins to rise over it. Goodbye. And you see the eyes turn from purple to just a normal color. And all the people with collars are now dead. You do manage to save a bunch of people. You do manage to save the princess.
How'd you manage to save the princess?
Funny story about that.
How'd you remove her gold collar?
Dragonborn guy over there, he begins to look at it. This is silver painted gold.
Yep. I figured as much because there were only
Damn it.
3. I just look at her and go, you conceited little...
Well, it doesn't matter now. We're all gonna die in here.
No, we're not. Dig!
Qualms up.
One of the priestesses is actually gonna pipe up at this point. I think I have a solution to get us out of here.
What?
Everyone give me space. I'm gonna pray
Oh, no.
for divine intervention right now.
Fuck. I'm gonna just heal Theta while he's lying on the ground there. Give him a little help.
O great and powerful mistress of the night, please aid us in our time of trouble and grant us safe passage to from this watery tomb.
From our watery peril.
And there is silence.
Mediocre 15 to
I'm
just
going
stabilize
to
our friend
just
here.
pull out the ace of spades and start digging.
And there is just digging the ground.
No, the cave.
Cave
in.
in.
All right.
Too bad we're still under the ocean.
There's silence.
Fuck.
And then there's a rumbling. And then the rumbling gets louder and louder.
I back away from the cave-in.
And the priestess is just standing there next to the wall. Everyone gets away from her because this sounds
Is
bad.
this the high priestess?
No, this is a different priestess. You
I'm
killed her.
literally standing on the
Alright,
wall.
she's dead.
Yeah.
She is very dead.
Then suddenly, explosion of dirt. A giant mouth swallows the priestess whole. There's a hole this size in the wall.
Everyone out!
There is not a giant purple worm.
It's just a purple worm.
There is not a gargantuan purple worm.
Colossal purple.
Colossal purple worm. And you guys have, with you guys, and say 300 people. Roll for initiative.
We have to fight this thing.
You think the boss battle is just going to be some guy? No, it's going to be a kaiju. Come on, man.
Oh,
boy.
God damn it, Evan.
We're literally gonna die.
Even if we kill this thing, it's still blocking the path.
Who says you need to kill it?
Aha!
We just need to outrun it.
No, we don't,
We
actually.
just need to get on its back.
No, think less creatively.
We just need to get eaten by it.
Nah, just multiply these stats by 10. That sounds fun.
I've got 1 HP.
I only have 2 spell
You mean
slots.
0 HP? Punch. Kidding.
So roll,
Ow.
roll for initiative, guys.
I got 14
14 as well. What's your dex mod?
plus 3.
Okay, so we're still tied, so it doesn't matter who goes first.
4 total.
3 total. I rolled a 1.
I'll
It's
put...
like the first time I've ever rolled a 1 on initiative.
So you guys are tied.
Yeah.
And then those would be
This is...
Helper Group 1, Helper Group 2.
No sacrifices.
I mean, the priestess kind of already sacrificed herself.
Yeah, you were down 1 priestess. But you do have a number of fighters at your disposal.
Peasants.
No,
It's the people's
no
militia.
children cannons.
And the purple worm is actually going to go first.
Oh no.
It is going to continue burrowing beneath the ground, and it's going to pop up over here.
Oh wait, no, its tunnel is still there.
Yeah, the tunnel it came through is still here. It's going
Is
to drop down
It's
the ground.
empty?
Is his body still blocking the tunnel?
No, his body isn't, but his head is now over here, and it is looking at everybody.
We just need
People
to...
start running through it.
There is a pretty big hole right in front of where it kind of,
Came from.
Ladder!
yeah.
It's gonna be a slow.
Damn
time,
it! It's the
though.
Gravity Falls grappling hook payoff all over again.
But it's the best thing that works!
Ah!
It's gonna make an attack. It's gonna make an attack at just random people. And you hear a bunch of screaming, bunch of crunching of bones and stuff.
Like
And
a kaiju attack.
You can assume 18 people just died.
Is the exact number? We
Yeah.
know exactly how many people died?
Out of 100, about 18 died.
Yeah. So who's next?
How wide is the hole?
It's how big is a big creature? 20 feet wide.
So, and we have a 30...
Say it's like 30 feet wide.
Hey! 35-foot ladder!
Yeah.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
So Brennan, you're up.
All right.
We don't have to kill this thing. The ocean will do that for us.
No, I'm pretty sure it'll...
But I have a feeling
Burrow
even if we
away.
get people to start going through the tunnel, it's probably going to chase us. But we're still going to try and start going through the tunnel. So I yell out,
Drink your chocolate milk.
just try to distract them. Everyone else get into the tunnel.
Get into a line!
I'm going to firebolt one of
Find
his
a
eyes.
partner.
Do you have your exit buddy?
Specifically going for the eye.
Okay.
Because he's a big creature. 19.
Okay. You hit it, obviously, but worms do not have eyes. But
Oh.
you did hit a
thing.
So basically, the way it works is you're gonna hit no matter what. The number you roll on the dice is how well of a hit you roll. So you got a pretty good thing, so you can roll double
So
damage.
this isn't a conventional fight.
Actually, no, you can roll 3 times damage. Basically, for this attack, yeah.
I have to run. My weapon is broken. I have no bowstring.
15.
He takes 15
I have
damage.
to leave.
This isn't a conventional battle.
No.
Yeah, and
This
I'm
is...
not going to stay here, though. I'm going to start moving towards the thing, so I'll go 30 feet towards the side of the hole there.
Alright. Faith, you're up.
Ladder!
Alright, so you command your dwarves over to the hole.
Yep, we go to the hole, and we lay the ladder, which
Alright.
goes to the other side because it's 35 feet.
So you do that. That is your turn.
Yes.
People are up. These are the people who cannot fight, and they begin to run towards
Yeah,
this new hole.
I urge them to run.
And they say they start to cross as well as they can, but it's going to take a long time to get everybody through.
But it's a lot easier than having to chuck people over.
It is, yes.
Especially since it's the ladder.
Yeah.
Jeremy, you're
It'd
up.
be slow.
Chucking children is bad in almost every situation.
Unless they're a little shit.
Can I use the
Like
salve?
the halfling?
Like,
Punt the half. He's dead. Is the halfling dead? Tell us the halfling's dead.
You don't know yet.
didn't
he
you
dead?
Didn't I? Don't have it written down here,
Didn't
but
I
I know
put a
they gave
bolt
me
in his head?
salves.
He
Wait.
gave you some healing stuff, yeah.
I do have weapons.
What? How many salves did you give me?
I
What?
believe he gave you 3.
I took the Archmage's
And how
wand,
much? How
and I
much?
found that one
how much
thing
healing
in
does
the
the
High
salve
Priestess's
give?
desk.
I believe he gave 2d6.
But then would you know how to use
2d6?
the wand?
I have no idea,
Using-
but I have a high
I
intelligence.
assume this is an
Doesn't
action.
mean nothing.
Oh, no, it's a minor. It's a minor to down
Minor?
potion, yeah.
Where'd
Okay.
you get the orb?
It's in my pocket.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't taken it out.
Plus con.
Yeah.
Okay.
Andraste would like to do that.
That's very.
When we get
That's
out.
very good.
Maybe the
I
wand
got.
should go to a caster.
I am a caster. Although level 1, but I'm still a caster.
Okay,
Weak
so you
magic,
roll.
but
Halfcaster?
So I'm because of
I get
because
max
of
level
Underdark
4.
problems.
Yeah.
I'm
Full
up to.
caster.
I'm up to
Max
max
level
health.
5.
So what would you like to do now? You can still move and
I'm
stuff.
still gonna give it a
I'm
try.
going
I
to
don't have to
move
be a
up
magic
to this
user
purple
use
worm and
that.
attack it
I know.
All right.
with my orc sword.
Roll an attack against this guy.
All right. Brian gave me the creepy rusty sword.
16.
16?
Trade?
No.
Um,
can use it.
Okay, roll double damage.
Remember, elf.
And I take it this isn't a matter of hitting; it's whether or not I hit well.
Yeah, it's how well you hit. Yeah.
Ooh.
Bad.
So I
10
got
on the dice.
I got it straight.
Yeah.
I got 1, 2, 3,
Doesn't mean
4.
anything. No, it doesn't mean
10.
anything.
Yeah, plus 3.
So 13 damage. Yeah, about what he did.
He really did get it straight though. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And the people that can fight are now going to be up, and they're going to follow your lead and charge at the worm. You see a number of drow guards and prisoners like orcs and like dragonborns and stuff.
What about our gray dragonborn friend?
Yeah, he's going to shout at it and stuff.
No!
People are doing what they can. Oh, and it's
Oh,
very
I
flashy, but the worm doesn't seem to take much effect damage.
I convey to the group.
Yeah.
If we hit it, if we hit it enough, it'll go away.
It's
Don't attack the mouth.
it's a lot of very flashy lights and hitting
Or
and
do
stuff,
attack them.
so it looks a little bit disoriented, and it does take a deal of
Straight into
damage,
its gut.
but it still looks relatively unfazed.
Well, yeah.
Julian, you're up.
I have 2 options here.
Yeah.
I'm really good at medicine, but my
Yeah.
weapon's broke.
Yeah.
So, as much as I like it, and I appreciate what they did for me in making it,
Mm-hmm.
I have to toss it aside.
What, the crossbow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to
You
toss
could
it
just
aside.
put it away.
No, because I do have something that's debatably a little bit better now.
Okay.
I have the Archmage's wand.
You have the Archmage's wand, yes.
What does it do?
You haven't taken. It will take some time to figure it out.
Could I attempt an Arcana check?
In the middle of combat, no.
Yes. I would like to try.
All right, you can try.
10. No.
This is a magic wand. Whatever effects it has, you need to be attuned to it to activate.
Okay, that's fine. That's all I really wanted to know. So I'm gonna actually slowly move towards the exit.
Okay.
Because as far as I'm concerned, I am
You
non-combatant.
didn't think that about the other one though.
What? The other thing?
Yeah, you didn't think you needed to be tied to that one.
Could I get an attempt at that while walking away?
You can use it, yeah.
What does it do?
Stuff. You don't know.
I swear, if it's Wubba Wubba.
Better not be Wabbajack, you motherfucker. But you know what? Anything's better than just sitting here waiting to die.
It was a wondrous wand.
I don't give a
Wand
shit.
of Wonder.
So roll.
Bang bang, motherfucker.
So first of all, choose a target.
What do you mean?
You're targeting the worm, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now you.
Straight down its throat.
I do not have the DM's guide on me. Does
I
anyone have the DM's
do.
guide? Let me see that.
I'm
Nope,
sensing
that's the monster manual.
I'm sensing a percentile in the future.
It's gonna be a
Oh, that's correct. Yeah.
instant calculation. Here you go.
It's a Wabbajack.
Oh
Anything's better than this. Die, you ugly son of a bitch.
no! Sons of bitches!
So roll it.
It turned into a colossal dragon.
Roll a
Turns into an
D100.
ancient dragon of your
See
what
color
happens.
choice.
It disappears.
And reappears in your face.
And it reappears in the Feywild.
No! No! Don't do that! And
In
then,
the Unseelie Court.
and then it comes back with magic powers. Fuck!
But not for a
Faith.
while.
Yeah?
This one and that one.
Which one in that? 94.
94.
94.
Yeah.
I don't like where this is going!
It's gonna be big.
What?
Pretty high.
That doesn't mean anything on the
No,
Wand
it
of
doesn't.
Wonders.
It doesn't mean jack shit.
Especially on the Wand of Wonders.
What?
I don't like this effect. I'm not gonna let you use it.
No, you,
No,
no.
you gave me the item.
I know.
You
but-
just like giving me the deck of many things,
No, you.
So
knowing full well who was holding the dice.
a burst of colorful shimmering light extends from you in a 30-foot radius. You and each creature in the area that can see must succeed a DC-15 Constitution saving throw or become blind for 1 minute.
Fuck, the creature's already blind.
Yes. So everybody here needs to roll a Constitution
15.
saving throw.
Okay, not bad. 19.
You're fine.
19 on the dice.
You're fine.
19.
15 total.
Okay.
You guys are all fine.
Fuck.
People, otherwise, people are not so fine. About
You just
40,
didn't want to. No.
40% of the people around you are now blind.
Yeah. You just didn't want to give me the wish effect.
No. No, I was actually hoping you'd get 2 more and get the target skin becomes blue.
Why?
Just because it'd be a
No,
big
Blue worm.
blue worm, yeah.
Instead of a purple worm, it's a blue worm.
So is this thing not broken?
No, it's not broken.
Hmm.
Alright.
I'm gonna move back towards the exit.
Purple worm is back up and it is going to make a diving attack. There is still a hole here, but it's going to go through down here. And it's actually going to reappear.
I'm over.
It's going to reappear up here,
Ah!
right in the middle of the
I'm like
area.
right about. Yeah.
And it's going to make an attack.
If it's moving,
In
do I
this
get an
direction.
opportunity attack on it?
This thing out.
Why not?
Yeah, sure, why not? You got more than enough time to.
6 plus 5, that's 11.
Okay, you can roll damage,
Regular?
regular damage,
I found
and
an
then
orb.
just
Yeah, an orb, and then
8
there was a flood.
plus
It's the orb
3.
of Tornami.
alright. So it takes 3 damage.
8 plus 3.
Sorry, no, not,
I love
not
you.
11.
So it takes
I love you too.
4
I
damage.
hate you.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you rolled a 6 on the d20, right?
There was a plus my attack. That's 11. All right.
So it now attacks people. There's a lot of screaming, bone crack. Oh, it looks like it misses.
He's also kind of
This
in
is
the middle of
badly.
It only grabs one person. Its maws. It came up and it, like chomped on them. So it's like straight up right now, just chewing on a guy. It's like a big, strong-looking orc guy. So like, there's a big tasty meal there.
No!
Fred. Fred, no.
So Brendan, you're up.
Don't let up. He's gonna chase us otherwise. Not quite a crit, but it's 19 on die.
All right, roll damage.
If you were a champion fighter, that would be a crit.
Still 3?
Yep,
Yeah,
still
more
three,
candy.
'cause-
But he's not.
Because it is much higher than the last one.
My class in the fighter, and she's champion just for shiggles.
Alright, more damage at least.
Deeps. Gotta get that deeps.
22.
Okay. Takes it, and you see one of its like horn thingies, spiky bits, blows off with that attack. You cut deep, but it
Not
takes a
deterred.
little bit of notice now. That's taking damage from stuff.
Is the back of his body still here or something?
He went down through there. He's right here right now.
How long is this thing?
30 feet.
Is no. That's how wide it is. How long?
Imagine this thing. It's like got its
At least
body.
100 feet.
I would imagine it's got its body
So
like
he's pretty deep.
Yeah. He's huge.
I'm gonna back up to the wall here. By the hole.
Alright, Faith, you are up.
So,
Roll a religion check real fast.
oh boy. That's gonna be real great with me.
Help.
7!
Okay. You feel some kind of presence starting to enter yourself.
Oh, that's a creepy feeling!
Yeah.
Oh, that's a creepy feeling!
But it's not, other than that, nothing else is happening right now.
Oh, that's weird.
Do you want to fight it?
The presence?
Do you want to fight
It's
the presence?
not doing anything, is it?
It's starting to enter your body.
No, because otherwise we got a worm to deal with, and we have escapees we need to get to surface.
So you're going to let the presence enter your body?
Yeah, for now. Because right now that's...
good.
'Cause
The DM says.
Because right now, we kind of have that thing to deal with. Gonna Eldritch Blast it from a distance.
Okay.
So how does, attacking this thing work?
So you roll a d20, and depending on what you get, that's how good of a hit you do.
Do you add
against it.
anything to it?
You don't really need to. You're going to hit regardless, so just roll the d20.
Yep.
3.
Hitting the
Yeah, okay, so
you're hitting the side of a barn.
Yeah, you hit this thing, but your Eldritch Blast seems a lot more powerful than it usually
Oh
is.
no.
Zap!
Whatever's entering you is giving you more power.
Oh no. So what do I roll for my Eldritch Blast?
How
then?
much is it normally?
D10.
So
Plus my charisma modifier.
So you roll 4d10.
Bruh.
And this is on a really low hit.
Yeah. I don't have all the D10s, so...
Just re-roll some then.
I know, so that's 7, 9, 10,
That's a D8.
10, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26.
You don't add your charisma modifier each time.
No, for Agonizing Blast.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
33 force.
Okay.
No.
You do some damage to it.
No.
There's a lot more power behind that blast than you think there
Bruh.
should be.
The entire time in her head, she's just like, bruh.
Careful, you might be looking at an arcane backlash.
I'm
Mortal Coil was not meant to handle that much energy.
Jeremy, the player, is expecting that.
You can roll again, another religion check if you'd like.
Sure.
Oh.
Religion is based off of...
Intelligence.
Okay, so living...
I believe
13.
Okay.
Which is a little bit better.
This is a very familiar presence to you.
Yay!
Oh no.
And remember, I did get you your pendant back.
Yes, I heard it.
And you can begin to hear a voice. I have finally found you, my child. And you know who this is. You
Yeah.
know who it is.
Bruh, I know.
Yeah, you knew who this
Help!
is.
Help would be nice.
That's kind of what she just responds back in her head, like, help would be nice.
I will help you how I can.
She just kind of, you
I'm
just
not
see her, anyone who's by her, you just see her kind of just like nodding frantically, but why the
So-
hell she is,
The blind people are going to go,
oh no.
and they kind of stumble around helplessly and like trip over each. They're shouting and just screaming like,
Falling into holes
"Ah!"
and stuff like that.
Wilhelm
Yeah.
scream.
Yeah, a lot of Wilhelm screams going on right now. A lot of people are just casting clouds of darkness around them just instinctually, but they're, it's just like
a
causing.
squid dropping
they
into the ocean.
Yeah, it's like just craziness going on right now.
So do Dark Elves just randomly cast darkness when they're surprised?
Jeremy.
Maybe sometimes when they sneeze very
All
violently.
right. I'm gonna attack this guy
Okay.
the way I know how.
Okay.
No, not every D&D game needs to have something like that.
15.
Okay. Roll double
This
damage.
is a fail.
I want the whale.
Julie, we found our worm!
That's good. 19 plus 3, that's 22.
Okay. You also start to hear something in your mind.
Mm-mm.
You can roll 2d10 as well.
Yep.
You can't really discern what's being said. It sounds like whispering almost, but
Like the kind of whispering that usually means bad news.
yeah, the bad news kind of whispering. Yeah,
Bad news.
Ominous.
whisper.
85.
Oh,
Or 8 and 5.
8 and 5. Yeah.
85. What?
So you deal that much necrotic damage. to
You're
this
not
thing as well.
live.
You're also not worm.
He might have thought it was a percent.
11.
Yeah. So you deal that much. All right. This worm is starting to not be as confident in itself as it was a minute ago, but it's still pretty confident.
There's a lot of small targets here that are fighting back.
Brian Derps.
This is no. These are the other.
Well, no,
NPCs
the bard
that
is
can.
carrying Brian.
And he is going to do some damage to the worm. At this point, the worm's tail is going to emerge over here, and right underneath you, and knock you to the side. So roll a dex check as you go flying towards the wall. A dex save as you go flying towards the wall.
11.
Curse your sudden but inevitable
Alright.
failure.
You slam straight into a wall as his tail whips around, and it's going to knock into who's this?
That would be me.
You get hit by a tail.
Can I move to get out of the way?
You can dex to get out of the way, and
That is me.
you are also being hit by a tail.
So Dex to get out of the way.
Yeah, dex
17.
14.
14. All right, you dodge underneath it. You unfortunately do not.
Like just a...
You go slamming into a wall. However, seconds before you would hit the wall, gravity seems to,
Just kind of
distort, and you do not slam into the wall.
kind
You
of like
slow
feather
down.
falling backwards.
Yeah, kind of. Your patron is protecting you right now.
She's gonna
What about me?
jellyfishes backwards.
Nope.
Do you have a patron? Sure.
No, he doesn't.
I'm a special case.
You
You're edge
take
40.
Is he a
35 damage.
He's splattered. all over.
35 damage?
Yes.
That's just
He's
straight
splattered
up
all over the
dead.
wall. I can't
That
say
kills
it.
me.
Even at
However, I believe you have a special death save effect.
I did, but that was before.
No, you get to use it.
Oh,
Hand waving him.
no, there's a different word for it.
And it's by how much you failed by, I believe.
Death roll.
Yeah,
Death throw.
Okay.
hold on, I've got it right here.
Fuck it up.
Urzel, no. Don't you Stoneforge this. It's funny. I'm sorry.
It's funny
He's
for...
following at terminal
Just
velocity.
just
in
roll
a
your
different
dice.
direction.
Just roll your dice for a number first.
I'd like to look at this, at least.
Just for the sake of it, can you roll the number so we know what
Please.
number you have?
19 on the dice.
Okay, 19 on the dice is pretty good. It's one off from the best you could have.
It's only 5% off.
95%.
95.
Hooray!
Starting at first level, when damage reduces you to 0 hit points, you can make a charisma saving throw, DC 5 plus the damage taken. On a success, I instead drop to 1 HP.
Okay, so it's what reduced you to 0, so you're at 13. You took 35, so you had to roll 22. What'd you get? What's your charisma modifier?
19 plus 3. That's 22.
22.
So you do it.
Oh, shit. He wants to die, but the dice won't let him die.
But I imagine that
There are consequences.
There's no death for you here. There's no death for you here.
So it is now your turn, Julian.
is anything like
I
from
am
the perspective
gonna-
of the others. Does anything happen to me?
They're too concerned with this battle right now.
I'm gonna back over the ladder into the mouth of the
cave.
wall here,
Mhm.
and just screw it. I don't care.
Wand of
Uh-oh.
Wonder.
I don't care.
Uh-oh.
This is do or die.
This is do or die.
Okay,
and
roll
here's
the-
the thing, by the way, I'm going to scream out, whoever invented these things, I swear if I die, I will find your mortal soul and haunt you silly.
Okay, roll.
35.
Evan is making the what face?
Okay.
There are some of these things on that list that just don't...
Roll
What?
another D100 for me.
Why? Does that effect confuse you?
Kinda, but I'm gonna make it more realistic than this.
50.
Okay, so that's pretty good.
This is just silly.
So,
Don't
have
care.
a number of creatures appear in unoccupied space nearby you. They are not under your control.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look
What are
through
they?
all the things that I have. Actually, you're pretty nice. I have a patrol of these things. Actually, no, not these guys. We're gonna go with these guys.
A patrol of flumps.
No.
No.
They'd probably help us.
No, they'd run away.
I'm gonna look for a good looking.
We are the Flumpcast after all.
What does that say about
Something
us?
celestial would help.
No, it's gonna be stuff from the under. So from the waters appear a whole bunch of these dudes.
Ah, troglodytes!
Yeah,
Oh boy.
their home's been flooded, and they're a bit
They
angry
came.
at all
They
this.
came from the ocean. That
You motherfucker! I just yell at the worm and just yell at everyone else.
And they
This thing probably caused the earthquake that caused the ceiling to collapse.
they do not look happy, and they are gonna start just attacking whatever's near them, which happens to be the big worm.
Swarm.
So you got 10 of those guys attacking the worm.
Mm-hmm.
They
They're not
do
going.
they do damage of some degree.
Some degree of damage. I love the Wand of Wonders.
Yeah.
Is it depleted yet or no?
You have one more. You don't know. You didn't. You weren't good enough.
Should I Arcana check to see?
Sure.
18.
Yeah, it looks like it's got a couple more uses left in it.
So it
Before-
won't break. It'll just die, right?
It will break if you use the final charge.
Is it down to its final charge?
Nah, you got like 2 more uses before it does
Okay,
that.
so
Doesn't it also recharge?
it does.
Yeah.
But it's not safe to let it drain.
Yeah.
So
we're back up to the purple worm. He's going to use his action to do a death roll, and he's going to kill all the troglodytes next to him because they are really bad.
squishy.
And he's
Really
also going to
powerful.
use his tail to slap around. Dex save from you. Because
Oh boy.
you're the only one who has not been knocked back yet.
Okay, that's good. That's at least a 17.
Yeah, you're
You
safe.
hug.
It will also move from its location. I do not have another one. It's gonna come. It's gonna jump back down a hole right here. We'll say, and it'll come out over here.
Oh, I was.
Actually, no, it'll come out over here.
Give me my back.
Where am I in the whole thing?
You are over here right now.
Okay.
So you guys, people are starting to file through now. You're able to get them.
Am I
through.
distracting the thing long enough for the people to start filing out?
Yeah, Brennan, you're up.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna use my last level 1 catapult on the thing.
You're gonna catapult the
that's
big
a great
worm.
Cast
spell.
catapult on the worm.
It can be a catapult on anything. Any
I
item that's
believe
5
that's-
pounds or lighter.
Okay,
I
so
believe it
Which can include a
save
sword.
the-
Which is stupid. And funny.
Surprisingly, it's a dex save for the
It
worm.
fails.
It is a worm. Dex on a worm?
Actually,
No.
what is his dex?
Probably bad. Very bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably shit.
it can't fall prone.
It's a danger noodle.
No, but it can be restrained. I had a character. Oh, I have wrestled one of these things.
It's pretty. It's okay.
He also
only
punched
got
one into
-2.
purple milkshake.
I helped.
But that's a normal purple worm. This is a gargantuan purple worm. But yeah, you can roll. You can
Kaiju
roll,
purple worm.
roll damage.
Just normal.
Evan
for now,
sure
yes.
does love his kaiju.
It's not kaiju ring.
Alright.
It's casual.
14.
Okay, so now
I
roll a
tried.
d20 to see
Ow.
how good of a hit you landed on it.
17.
No faith.
Okay, so what did you throw at it?
A rock.
Just a rock?
It's just the catapult spell doesn't matter what you're throwing. It's the
No,
same damage.
you ripped off a
well,
piece of
flavor
your
may give
tail.
bonus effects for this attack.
It's a,
I did do it
it's
with
a
a
sharp
cannonball
rock.
once.
So you throw a rock at this guy.
It's
and
a
it
sharp
takes-
rock.
It's gonna take double that. No, so without. Alright, you can
It was a
roll.
big rock.
Okay, well, 17 on the second roll.
The worm just starting to look like it doesn't want to be here anymore.
I just wanted a quick dinner.
I'm going to use a sorcerer effect, though, that I haven't used. When I cast
Yeah.
cantrip spells, I can actually fly. So
Ooh.
I'm going to use that to get over the hole from the side here
And get into
Nice.
the
and
hole.
get into the
Go.
mouth of the hole here.
Just put yourselves next to it so we know where you are.
Faith, you're up. You feel your body's starting to be controlled. Do you allow it to happen?
And I very much know what's happening.
Yeah, you know what's happening.
Yeah, since I know exactly what's happening. Sure, let's go, bro.
You feel your arm extend towards this worm,
Oh no.
and you just like crush your hand a bit, and you kind of see the worm start to squish a bit,
As if like claws are like digging into it.
more like it's like a stress ball.
It's like your
almost,
force
kinda
choke.
Oh.
Don't destroy it. Purple worms have valuable
and
venom.
it begins to kind of thrash a little bit as you do. Then you release,
That's what you're worried about?
and you see it kind of fall to the ground.
They're the
and
best anti-venom out there.
It
You're gonna-
writhes
how
a
you
bit,
gotta... Never mind.
and it begins to burrow.
Like
So it's
shit,
running away?
shit. Nope, nope, nope,
Yeah.
nope, nope.
Yeah, that was a good.
That
That
was-
was a good.
Last shot.
You can all take a final shot at it as it tries to escape,
Sure, for shiggles.
Why not?
if you want to. Yeah.
I'm
For shiggles.
against the wall, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do that.
17?
91.
18 total.
I forgot.
Oh.
91, you said?
91.
It turns blue.
Hold on.
Better
hold
not
on.
be something weird, because I'm right next to you. Well, I'm behind you.
No, it's not the same effect as last time.
I lost my spot.
Unless Evan doesn't want it to be the same as last time.
It's a
In which
wild
case, make it
magic.
something funny.
It's a wild magic.
Turn it into a puppy!
Aww.
Then it gets incinerated.
True polymorph
Why?
purple worm
Ah,
into
here we
a
are.
puppy.
It's a
You
purple
got
poodle
91,
now.
you said?
It's adorable. Yeah, I said
Purple
91.
poodle!
Okay. You.
Yep. What?
Okay, so this was a gargantuan purple worm, right?
Yes.
You cast the enlarged spell on it.
Oh no!
Oh.
Everybody out! Everybody out! Oh wait, and now it can't fit into its tunnels.
It doubles in size, and it threatens to like just squish everyone because it's so big as it's trying to run away.
No, I'm done with you. I put it back in my
Isn't it
thumb.
kind of just crunching in on its own pressure since it's already partially digging downward?
No,
Oh.
because its body mass is able to burrow, so it is, if anything, it's just
Using
Burr-
this
it's
as an
just burrowing a
excuse to
bigger
just
hole,
run
yeah.
away.
Well, at
bigger
least now
holes.
it's running the F away.
yes.
That was the single worst thing that could
It
have
could've
happened.
possibly
At
happened.
least it didn't happen during the combat. So we'll put that down. for a
Julian thinks
second.
this is fun.
Yes.
Wix is putting this in his pocket and probably won't take it out for a long time.
Well, then add it to your inventory so you know where it is.
Wand of Wonder.
Crystal orb.
Yeah. Oh, and 200 GP.
Would you like to take anything? So the worm is now gone.
Did the worm leave any venom behind?
It didn't explode.
No.
Like when she was squeezing it?
You know what? Give me a perception. Give me a medicine/perception check.
Could I do an
One's going to be a major, one's going to be a minor kind of thing.
Okay. Could I use investigation instead?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
So medicine, 26.
Okay, so you know
investigation,
exactly what you're looking for.
9.
So you know exactly what you're looking for. It
Is
doesn't look like there's much. Maybe you can get like
a vial.
You can, yeah. There's some. You can get like a
I'll
vial.
scoop it
Yeah.
into a vial.
Scoop
I'll put it
scoop
aside,
vial.
but I'm gonna wrap it because this is actually a pretty valuable commodity and put it away. I could make a lot of anti-venom from
You
this.
do notice.
Mhm.
Get
What do you want?
He's thinking.
How should I word this?
Mm.
You notice. Do a perception check as you're scooping up this venom.
No.
Alright, you don't notice. That's fine. The water is starting to continue upwards.
Now with all those holes, it's not gonna.
Well,
It's gonna flood downwards now. I'm hopefully.
yeah, it'll buy you
Oh,
some
right.
time.
Wait.
It'll buy
Actually,
you some time, yeah.
the giant purple worm just dug a trench down.
Yeah.
It effectively just created a storm drain.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Until it goes up again, yeah.
Yep. So, we out. We out.
There are some dead bodies in the room. Is there anything you'd like to do before you leave? There's probably no chance to come back this way.
Nah. What do they have on them?
Alright, so you
Salvage their equipment if I can.
So you, from a couple of dead bodies, you do manage to get 100 gold worth of jewelry. If you'd like to take any collars off dead bodies, you can.
Perhaps
I
study
think
them.
these collars are long gone.
I guess
I
I'll.
think we already know as much as we possibly need to know about these.
I guess
So
I'll
if you
I
try.
already
for
have
keepsake.
one of the gold ones, so.
I guess I'll try to see if I can find anything off of the dead.
We gotta go.
I realized that just once, Julian.
I know, I'm backing out though.
Would that be a perception investigation?
Just perception, yes. Just to get how good you get.
11.
You find like $100, gold
100 gold?
worth of various jewelry and stuff. You do find a small wooden statuette. It's about yay big.
Okay, what's it of?
It's just of like a humanoid form holding a sword and shield.
It's a minifigure.
Yeah. It's wearing a pair of like boots, got 2 legs, 2 arms, face,
Huh, nifty.
all that good stuff. Yeah.
Nifty. But not right now.
Yeah, while I'm walking away, I actually would like to try to examine the orb that I found.
Okay. As you guys are walking through the Underdark? Or before
While we're in the tunnel.
Through the giant worm tunnel, which we have no idea where it leads
Yeah.
to.
Anywhere but here.
Okay, 15.
I'm still kind of back there, by the way. Like I've been shaken.
No offense, I assumed
But-
you died.
Yeah, you're still back there.
Like everyone's gone ahead, and it kind of looks like I died, but I'm just.
But you're not unconscious.
You
Alright.
still hear
Not
this
dead yet?
whispering in the back of your mind.
Hmm.
And it's telling you to go a different way. It doesn't want you to go through that way that everyone else is going. It's saying to go deeper into the mine. Forge your own path. You're too good for this.
Bruh.
And you know what? If it isn't that voice telling you this is what you've thought since the beginning about everything.
There's a lot of. I go up to the mouth of the new tunnel.
Yeah.
I'll put Ace of Spades there and go off.
Oh, no, Urzael.
He's gonna forge his own path.
Rest
Through
in
the
peace,
darkness.
Urzo.
Forge a path through the stone, would you? If you would.
I
So
swear, Julian.
I can't help it.
you guys end up in part of. Eventually, this tunnel opens up into Underdark, glowing mushrooms and
So,
stuff.
like, can actually find our way out type Underdark. How many people survived, actually?
So there were 300
Like,
people
not
to
even on the
begin
battle
with.
plan. It's
Mhm.
kind of underdark.
You have probably 150 people left. You lost about half your number. People of note.
No, we saved half of them.
People of note. Your dwarf,
Friends.
Friends.
Alicia,
the fire dwarf and all that.
Theta. I stabilized him earlier. I'll shove
get
a
back to
potion
that.
down his
I'll get
throat
back
if I
to
have
him.
to.
We also
Um,
have Willie and his family.
Willie and his family did survive.
That's great.
There is a gnome who is carrying a halfling. And there is a princess who's tending to wounded still. Who else survived?
You
Some
you
gnome.
take a count and you notice that Urzael's not there.
Yeah, Urzel's not there. He didn't make it.
You forgot him.
Where's Urzael?
I always said that his impulsive nature was going to get him killed one day.
He must have gone
The
down.
arm
goes
that
and does
kind of squished the worm, does it look
No,
different?
it looks the same now. You've gone back to normal. You no longer feel the presence inside of you. Or you do feel a connection, but you do not feel it, like, in you.
She's kind of, like, wiggling her fingers. Or just kind of walking forward and just kind of muttering to herself.
150 survivors. Out of over 10,000.
Those are just the slaves as well.
What kind of doctor am I?
I think you need to ask yourself that question, not the DM. Oh,
He's saying in character.
That's
No.
one of the dark elves.
No. Best that was done under the circumstances. What the hell's up with this orb?
We only have 150 people with us. It doesn't mean everyone is dead.
There could have been other ways. Spider people
check.
could have climbed to
There-
safety somehow. You don't know what.
Not everyone came to this tunnel. There's
Hell, that's that.
still plenty of others out there.
Those type of water drainage things have been known to seal themselves at some point, but no, that's the optimistic type of point of view that's reserved for younger races. As far as I know, this is everyone who survived. What's up with the orb?
So you look at this orb.
Yep. Not even gonna touch the Archmage's wand yet.
Okay. So so you touch it.
Funny.
No, I'm not gonna make that joke. Okay.
I have a bag of orbs and wands.
No, I was gonna say.
a pouch with 2 stones in it.
All right. So you do an arcane
Wait
check
a minute.
on
What do
it.
you mean? There's just one stone and 2 wands?
You can do an arcane check on it.
Yeah. That is going to turn out to an 18.
Okay. You believe it's like a personal diary,
Oh.
like recordings of like stuff.
I hold it up, look at it, and then just slowly put it back in the bag. And just look at the Archmage's wand.
It's a white wood. Very unlike something that normal dark elves would like use and stuff. It's not
no.
made of bone. It's actually like
I'm gonna look at it, fail, and just like smack myself like, come on.
you're too upset about all the dead.
I'll deal with this later.
At this point, you start to hear some cawing of some kind of subterranean creature. I think it might be a good time to move on.
Time to go, everyone.
Quite.
And you have the map.
Is
Which
this
way?
part of the Underdark on the map?
Somebody's able to point out to you where exactly you guys are.
Alright. Any
So-
sort of... Well, I guess we're still under the ocean, though, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to be taking the long way around.
To keep from the tunnel clogging up anymore, because it's still 100 people. Again, she's gonna climb on the wall.
We've
because of
been
her
down
shoes.
here 3 years. What's another couple of weeks?
Well, it's only going to take a day.
What's another day?
So, how about this? Everyone go around and roll D100 to see how eventful the time passes.
Oh no!
57. I've been rolling consistently middle of the ground on those.
87.
44.
Okay. You guys rolled pretty good. So, nothing really overtly happens. There's a couple of run-ins with like mushroom people and denizens of the Underdark, but they are also in turmoil because this flooding that happened over there is starting to cause problems deeper down everything. So
It's expanding.
yeah, it's a problem that's this whole area is gonna be bad stuff's gonna happen. So you are able to make your way through pretty much unhindered because the couple intelligent races you do run into are also like amongst their own kind of evacuations from various parts of the Underdark.
So how many do we accrue while we're heading out?
Well, you also run into a bunch of other survivors from the city as well. By the time you leave,
spider people, I'm guessing, because they were heading out before anyone else.
And they probably had like other passages they went
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they could climb on walls.
yeah,
They
there's
probably had a lot easier time getting out.
Yeah. There's a good number of spider people, a good number of mostly drow, and not as many slaves as you would like, but there's, think of it like 50-50 drow and slaves.
Everyone's just kind of forced into
like 3,000 people in total. That's not including any spider people that did survive. That's a
To
separate
be
number.
fair,
That's
they
30%.
they didn't encounter the purple worm.
Yeah.
30%,
So,
not accounting for the initial battle, not accounting for the initial flood, not accounting for the spire falling over.
Yeah.
I guess it's better than nothing.
It's
So
more lives saved.
Hey, it's more than we would have had if we let this whole thing happen.
yeah.
Exactly.
I guess that's one way of looking at things.
And as far as like combat goes, there's a couple small encounters, but you guys have such numbers. Anything that is foolish enough to
Just like we glare at them and they walk and they're
Yeah.
just like, maybe a bad idea.
there's nothing hungry enough to take on 3,000 people at once.
And for the
Don't
first,
put him on the heater.
right.
The heater's not on right now.
So for the first time since we've been in the Underdark, since we got kidnapped, Wix just reaches to his hip and uncorks the remaining K-Fisher blood and just takes a swig.
Okay. Nice.
It's okay. I'll be fine.
Yeah, you guys. There's there's a encounter with some more cave fishers, so you're able to get some good meals for people, and so like raises morale slightly, but everyone's lost everything. So
You want a sip?
No.
You?
It'll do nothing for me.
Not until we're out of here safely.
We'll pour one out for Urzael.
Valuable!
Can I actually take some of the cave fisher blood that we find?
sure. Actually,
Well, it's the
with the
big
number
jug
with
I
the,
had from before.
with the number of for new ones. With
This
the
would be
number of
used to
people going on,
sanitize
you
wounds
can get
too,
a
so.
small amount, not like a huge amount. but
So like a vial.
yeah, you can get a vial of it.
Vial of
And
cave fisher blood.
reluctantly, once he's had his sip, I'm just gonna walk up to the princess and just quietly hand out the jug.
She'll look at you, look at the jug, and she will accept it. She doesn't say anything though. She
It's sort of
over
like
the
everyone's just going. Ugh.
over the amount of time that she seems to be hanging out a lot with the priestesses, and she seems to be very medically inclined, and she's healing wherever she can, which, given her characteristics that you're used to seeing, is very different.
Strange.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna go with them and help them out
Yeah.
without even saying a word.
You would almost think that she may not be as
Bad as I thought.
bad as she lets on. She may actually care about people. Who knows?
That,
Oh, she
that
doesn't
remains to
deal
be
with
seen.
her father or uncle.
What?
It was her father.
It was her father that just
Okay.
died in front of her, yeah. She cried about that for a little bit, too.
And that's why I handed her the...
Yeah.
It's strong. I'm just gonna give her it's a very strong drink type nod.
I think she would know that.
So after a day of traveling, you reach a cave where you can start to see light from the outside.
Ow! Wait, medically, everyone cover your eyes.
Yeah.
That goes double for you, Dark Elves.
Especially with dark.
And you hear a voice calling out, "Halt, who goes there?"
Refugees.
Refugees from where?
Underdark.
Slaves from the Underdark.
Why are there refugees from the Underdark coming to the surface?
Giant flood. Possibly caused by a colossal purple worm burrowing.
Ooh.
There's many of us here. We need shelter.
We got about 3,000 refugees.
Ooh,
Many who are not drow.
Ooh, geez. That's a big number of refugees. Alright. Stay where you are. We'll send some people in to facilitate your remaining trip to the surface.
There are some of us who aren't initially from the Underdark.
Stay where you are. We will vet you when it's time to. You can't see this guy. He's up too high in the light.
How big is this entrance?
It's pretty big. It's pretty big and it gets narrow as you go up. So it's
Like I said before, we've been down here 3 years. What's another day?
so it suddenly starts to get darker by the entrance to the cave, and you hear some voices. Something. Okay, it's now safe for you to approach.
I think that we should go first.
Yep. I step out.
I gesture
first.
to like Alicia, the dwarves, and I guess the orc blacksmith if he survived the
He did,
whole
yeah.
ordeal, and just sort of.
I guess I'll go out first and just making sure that the coast is clear and that the ground is solid for everyone up above.
So as you approach, you see that they've erected a huge tarp over the entrance to block most of the light.
Oh, okay.
Oh, how
And-
considerate.
Yeah, and there are about 40 guys on either side of this entrance with bows drawn at the entrance. Just to see what's going to come out.
For the love of God, man, they're all injured. They're all injured.
We can't take our chances with Trixie Drow.
You know there's a colossal purple worm still down there.
Well, technically, it's twice colossal now.
It's double colossal.
I think
Gargantuan.
it's the
Gargantuan,
worm that
then
you
colossal.
should keep
What?
an eye on.
Titanic. There we go.
It's the worm you should be keeping an eye out on.
Purple worms would never come this high up. Earth's too soft for them. They'd sink down.
Yeah, I don't think we'd be worrying about the purple worm up here.
Yeah. Who are you people?
Andraste.
You go first, everyone else.
I think it'd be best for me to be in the back because I'm basically a monster.
We do have some people amongst us who are not exactly your typical humanoids.
Less than human,
So-
per se.
Please do not open fire.
Who are you?
They wouldn't recognize you either,
Wix.
Julian.
Wix Tor Tyrell.
Hmm.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You look like
I'm a
LV
doc.
people.
I'm a doctor.
All right, let's see what you've got. One of the guardsmen will venture down with
Show me what you got.
He will help. He will evaluate the people that are hurt.
Mm.
The state of the injured, then the rest of the refugees.
Given the times that it's been since the last time, it would be right around now when like Wix's hand and wrist start itching really bad
Okay.
If it's been a couple days, I assume we've had a long rest.
because
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
because of the thing that they kept ripping out. It's kind of like a shark's
Also,
tooth.
yeah, your HP is not at max, but it is halfway there.
Woo!
So you can increase it half.
So,
As if
I'm
you
still
leveled
gonna
up.
follow Alicia and her people around and help heal as much as I possibly can. And it's just
So would you say you guys are in charge here?
probably.
yeah.
All right. There's nowhere close by that can facilitate this many refugees. Probably the best place to go is the Temple of Helm. It's only about an hour's hike from here. They can do what they can, and they have the resources to pull from other places to.
I'd say
Give aid.
the lot of us, not all of the refugees, because they're in no shape to walk now, where they need the care and they need to rest. Not to mention with the sunlight, that would kill them.
Well, it is dark.
You have about 2 hours till sundown.
I would.
Here's the thing, Andraste. If there are still injured people here that need help, I would suggest that maybe a few of you, like, take the dwarves, to head up to the
to the temple.
temple. I'll remain here and facilitate their medical needs, and hopefully keep these guards from doing anything crazy and impulsive with those many, many bows that they are pointing at us. Which is really not necessary, I say, looking at their commander.
He's not a commander. He's just a messenger, basically.
Which is really...
We've had a lot of trouble from Drow from this choke point. We're not taking any chances.
We'll
care.
have a story for you when...
I look forward to hearing it.
And
I'm
Wix,
still not gonna feel sorry for these people.
You really are... You know what? I have work to do.
Wix,
I don't have time for this. What?
don't work yourself too hard. You've already done so much for these people.
I am Tor. We do not need to sleep.
Still.
Also, no point in fighting with your only...
Isn't that right? I say, just looking at the princess.
Nope, no point in fighting with the people that are your only way out of here at the moment.
Indeed.
Yes.
Still,
Fair travels. I will see you when you return.
do you have horses that we may use?
We have 3 horses that we could spare.
3 horses isn't going to get a huge crowd of people to the temple.
Well, no, it's just going to be the couple of us.
I do request that the Aesir remain here, just so he doesn't get super attacked when he leaves.
So he's starting to not look well.
Oh.
He's starting to
Fizzle out?
not fizzle out, but like it's.
Does the fire need
Do you know?
stoking?
Do you know? He's from really deep down. He's used to a certain type of pressure. And as you've been going higher and higher, he's starting to really feel unwell.
Maybe he just wants to stay in the Underdark himself then.
If you wish to leave, it's completely up to you.
He will write down a piece of paper. He's already come too far away from home.
Mm-hmm.
He would like to see the surface since he's so close. No one he's known has ever seen it.
You do realize that this is potentially fatal.
After what I've been through these last couple of years, I think it's worth it.
What about our elven friend, Data?
So
I've been working hard to keep him from dying.
Yeah.
So.
He took a really bad blast to his chest,
Mm-hmm.
and the shock of all the time has been taking a really big toll on him.
Well,
You've been doing your best to keep him alive, and you are a pretty good doctor. But
and I do have a potion here that I can whip up in less than a day.
no, yeah,
so.
it's not so much.
It's gonna hurt for a long time.
It's not so much.
It's not.
It's not so much of a quick patch that the healing potion can do. This is like
surgery.
This is like deep kind of stuff. Yeah.
So like I'd have to perform
Rehabilitation.
surgery.
Kind of.
And
Yeah.
followed by like rehab and physical therapy and whatnot.
Like this guy's.
I just look at
this is a broken man, and
I look at the
he's
guardsman.
gone through a lot these last couple days.
Do you have a medic?
He could probably use something to eat.
Yeah, these people could.
We do. We could send them. We can
Bring
send
me
some
surgical
medics in.
tools.
I don't think you're gonna have that much work on you, but we can send for some back to the town.
Quickly.
We'll tell them for medical tools and spare some of their own healers if they can.
You know what? He actually takes the jewels and the 200 gold pieces that he had at his waist. Remember when I said ferry fees?
Yeah?
Hire some carriages and bring me some medical supplies, whatever's on this list.
Okay, so how much did you hand her?
300 gold's worth of supplies and coinage.
So you want medical supplies?
And hire
Do you wanna do
carriages and
anything?
horses to bring it back.
Carriages.
I'm not sure if I could be dealing with any of the surface people.
Probably
at the moment.
also food because there's only so.
Indeed.
They're gonna be
We'll
need
try.
a lot of food.
You said there was a temple for.
There's a temple, that she's going to be going to. You can hitch a ride if you'd like.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think a horse is big enough to carry.
Yeah, I
him.
think I'd probably follow.
You know what? We could
Yeah.
probably use
You
your
get
help
You
moving.
could probably get like a wheelbarrow.
We could probably use your help moving like the injured and whatnot. Something with great strength would be
Be a blessing and a half.
Yeah, I could do that. Move people.
Also, I don't think going to a temple would be the best idea given your strange physiology.
Well then, I guess Andraste. Godspeed.
So by horse is a lot faster than walking, obviously.
Yeah.
So you make it there in like 20 minutes.
Ha!
Yeah.
Hope you can get used to the surface world pretty quickly.
It is dark, so
It's like
It's
Twilight,
sunset.
so it's
Luckily,
but
the
because of
slow
of
sunrise.
how long you've been underground, it seems like it's like midday level of brightness, even though it is just twilight.
it's gonna take like a depressurization chamber just to
Kind of.
adjust to this.
If there's anyone, is there anything in the area as I ride forth?
A lot of this area seems to be field lands. There's a couple trees here and there, but other than that, it's a very calm place. It's very unlike what you've been used to living underground for so long.
But it's definitely a welcome.
It's very welcoming, yeah. Like you see far off in the distance some fields and like some farmlands and stuff. But right around where you are, there's a forest down the ways, but it's peaceful. You feel a sea breeze in your face and stuff.
Like for the first time in a long time, Andraste's just like riding barefoot because she hasn't like been able to be this like free per se like in 3 years. She's very much enjoying just being able to just let that fey whimsy out of her and just fully enjoy feeling the sea wind through her hair and just being in this kind of environment.
Yeah. And so it's not going to take long. You're going to reach the place. One thing that's going on with the people you guys are helping, a lot of them are actually starting to show signs to be a lot worse off than they were. Like these last couple days, they've just been going on they've been running on adrenaline and like hope and like now that they've actually reached their destination, they're starting to just give out, kind of. Like
They need to sleep and eat.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't need to sleep either. So, and neither do Dark Elf priestesses.
No. But a lot of people are just like collapsing on the floor. There's some crying of just like joy and stuff.
Hey! I yell at the priestesses.
They're
I've
doing
seen
what they
a lot of your types are capable of creating food and water out of thin air. Are any of you? If you're holding back, that would not be advised.
No. They are not. They've been doing that nonstop this whole trip up. So
okay.
Everyone is just exhausted. If there's anything you guys can do that could help in some way.
I'm a doctor. I can only do what I'm trained to do.
But what would you... Is there anything you'd like to do to try to help people?
Sure, basically just move them towards, like... Are there, like, stretchers and beds up on the surface?
They can provide you with some commodities like that. Not many. They've got some, like, cots and sleeping bags they can transfer to you. Yeah.
Okay. How many able-bodied, like, non-priestesses are just, like, sort of shuffling about, not knowing what to do?
There's a couple guards and stuff. And a lot of people are just like sitting down, just like taking a breather right now. Is there any kind of person you'd like to try to look
Someone
for?
who's able-bodied, who doesn't seem like they're completely compromised, to possibly someone who's elven, who doesn't need to sleep, and I would just like to find them and call out to them and say, "Hey, what are you doing over there?"
You get the attention of a spider person who has 2 shields, who has kind of been. A lot of the spider people have been kind of corralling behind him, kind of like they're looking towards him for leadership in a way.
Oh no, my rapier, what did it survive?
I
want the 2 rapiers.
No. I look at him and go, "What are you guys doing right now?"
We're discussing what we will do next.
Well, what you do next is completely up to you. Right now, since it seems as if you're all pretty well rested, you're all nurses now. Give us a hand with some of these wounded over here.
Roll a charisma check on them.
I'm bad at charisma.
Too bad your charisma person isn't here.
The charisma person's right here.
Nope.
More like intimidation.
Can Snake Eyes help?
A little help here.
I tried to play that's a 3 on the die.
You are like rubble right now from like
We
trudging
do not
along.
help because you tell us to. We help because we want to. And he will start to direct his people to do some good.
That's all that I can ask. Just do what you can and try not to drop anybody.
That one guy is still riding the flail snail, and they have survived.
Yay! I have no idea how that thing survived.
It's been eating its way through.
Oh, wait. That thing produces like a magical protection field, right?
No,
No,
it's
it's
just
shell. If a spell hits its shell,
The
it'll...
plates look
Yeah.
like they might be
No.
peeling off, or
No, you'd have to damage this creature to do that.
no.
No one wants
That
it.
goes against my ethics. I can't do that.
This is not a whole lot I can do at the moment. I do have that book on magic gems and stones and where to find them. Probably a good time to start reading while I'm waiting.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and I'm gonna.
So,
Is
there any kind of anything in particular that you'd like to look through, or just gonna open a random page and start reading?
I'd be looking for large sapphires.
Okay, so roll a knowledge check.
That's probably just gonna be a straight 13. Actually, yeah, since there's no like knowledge category,
Okay.
it's just straight 13.
So there are 4 sections on sapphires and their uses in magic and sapphire-like objects. There's a
like geodes?
a passage about like how sapphires are commonly used for like water spells and what have you and stuff, and like magics to hold in like some kind of purification. It does mention a thing about artifacts, heart-shaped sapphires and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Throughout history they've been seen. They're said to hold souls of people that were cursed long ago. Not much is known about them, but there are a couple that are known, and it lists like certain areas of the world where you could see some on display here or there.
You can have gold.
Do any of them have like say dates or time frames of when they were discovered?
Not in this book, but they do mention the places where, and those places would probably have that information.
So I'd probably try to make a note and say, yeah, we should probably be going here then.
Okay.
Alright.
When I have a little bit of time down, just like a little bit of downtime, I'm just gonna go off into a corner and just sort of pull out the Archmage's wand one last time,
Oh no.
and just like to just take the 20 on this one, and just sort of. All right, what are you?
Okay, so we're gonna go back to you to the temple. You arrive at this temple right
This
after.
is the temple.
Yeah, it's dusk. It's not exactly what you would expect. It's a temple built into a forest almost, like the forest's grown around it.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it's been renovated recently. It looks very well kept, but it's got signs of like this wall has obviously been replaced and stuff. You see a group of monks practicing outside the temple. They're all doing some kind of like like punch in the air kind of.
Like D&D monks.
Yeah. And you see a couple people here and there. Nobody that really looks like they're in charge, but like.
Do any of them take notice at the sound of horse hooves approaching?
Not one or two of them kind of give you a look, but nothing like they would expect to be bothered, kind of.
Okay, so
like they're used to visitors and stuff.
just not an Eladrin. They're not exactly common.
To an extent. Well, you don't know. Maybe.
Aw.
3 years we've been down there.
3 years we've been down there. I guess they just see this woman with purple hair, very frizzy, and just hopping off of her horse barefooted.
Yeah.
And in rags.
You would
Yes.
expect a lot of people to turn their heads and look, but they do not seem to.
Well, not in rags. They're kind of like dark elfy clothing.
Yeah. They don't seem to like double take, but you see one or two heads turn a little bit.
Are you the ones who reside here at the temple?
Yeah, you look for the Temple of Helm?
Yes.
Yeah, this is it. Who are you here to see? Are you here with a guild? Are you here with religious visit?
I'm here with refugees.
Oh. Okay. What's happening? What kind of refugees are these? You're talking to a guy. He's got a shaved head and he's wearing like yellow robes.
He's probably like
He's got a fist. Got a symbol on his jacket of like a fist with
probably
an eye on it
of
and stuff.
the god they
yeah.
worship here.
Yeah.
There's a large assortment of people in the group, but there's slaves that have been freed.
Slaves. Ooh. You're gonna want to come inside and talk to somebody else about this. This has got our You want to talk to the big guy?
Oh boy, that's
He opens the doors to this place, and it's pitch black inside.
Well, that's something that she wouldn't be used to at this point.
Yeah.
it's just like
It
doesn't smell like spiders, at least.
Not completely, no. There's a guy there with a little torch, and he kind of perks up a little bit when you enter, and the guy says, this
way.
This woman needs to speak to what's his name, darn it? Hold on.
They hate slaves.
This lady needs to speak with Valuk. There's been an incident. She needs to talk to him right now. And this guy kind of spins this thing, and there's a little bit of light in this darkness, and he will lead you deeper in. You pass by a couple cabinets on your way with displays, stuff like weapons, staffs, things that seem to have been taken off people, like displayed like trophy kind of thing.
Huh?
You pass by a couple rooms where there's people, there's light, we can see lights in there, and there's guys with like hoods doing all sorts of like shady deals.
Humana.
No, like there's a guy counting some money, another guy like. You finally end up in front of a big door, and the guy knocks a couple times.
Just kind of trying to look
Sir, we have
slightly presentable.
We have an incident that somebody needs to talk to you about, something about refugees and slaves. The door will open, and you see this man standing there, piercing red eyes. You can roll a check of some kind if you'd like.
What kind of check?
I think religion would work for this.
Okay.
I'm gonna head out.
That's a crit.
Right.
Farewell, Jeremy.
This guy's a vampire.
Oh!
Cliffhanger.
She's just kind of staring like,
May I help you?
yes. But trying to not sound shit terrified, but internally just screaming.
You do not. I get that a lot. You do not need to worry about me. I am merely the caretaker here.
Well, what your associate said is true. I'm part of a refugee group that is full of former slaves and a large portion of dark elves.
He's gonna take a look at you.
I
He's
know,
gonna sniff
I'm-
you a bit, and he's gonna. You're from the Underdark.
Well,
You've
not
been-
me. I've been down there for 3 years.
He's gonna look at your. He's gonna grab your arm and just like
Ugh.
feel your hand. Indeed, and you have worked quite hard in that time. I can see. He'll
Oh,
release you.
just kind of like, oh.
How many people did you say that you have?
About $3,000.
3,000.
That's quite a sizable number.
There was at least 20,000 when we began to escape.
That's some pretty. That was a pretty big place then.
Well, considering that these...
What happened?
Basically going through...
Yeah,
and-
you recount your.
Yeah,
tale to me.
recounting the whole of the incidents down there, the purple worm attack, the cave-in.
Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
He's got time. He's
so,
a vampire.
So long story short, he orders as many people as he can to go and help. And you see, there's a very mixed group of people here. There's a bunch of monks that go. There's also a bunch of like roguish types and people that you wouldn't expect to be in like a temple like this. People are kind of a little bit more shifty looking, but they're also keen to help and lend a hand.
I guess I'll... What was the vampire's name?
This sounds very sketchy.
Valnuk.
Valnuk? I guess I'll ask him, while keeping a hand on the 300 gold that Wix gave me, asking if there's any medical supplies they have, as well as any food they can spare, if they have carriages. She is willing to pay for them if...
You go to give him the money and he raises a hand. This is the Temple of Helm. We are here to help those that cannot help themselves. We will do all we can for these people.
That
It
is...
was lucky that you should come out so close to our temple.
Seems
Perhaps it wasn't luck after all.
seems that
Maybe.
fate has a strange way of working, doesn't it?
It does.
Does your character know that he's a vampire?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does.
Okay.
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
You do feel another presence in the room, but it's fleeting.
She just kind of turns her head like from left to right, just like,
Kind of present.
Do not. That is the master of this place. Do not worry. He's probably on his way to help your people right now.
I'll trust you on that.
Please, you need some rest. Let me direct you to a room. And he
Graciously accepting the offer, considering that she hasn't had decent sleep in 3 years. Just kind of graciously accept the offer from the vampire and just kind of settle in.
Alright.
Oh, night.
You guys, back to you guys, it takes some time. You're doing what you can. The guards outside are being they don't want to help you guys, but they're giving here and there what they can. Eventually a whole group of people turn up. A whole bunch of monks and roguish
Like,
types.
basically a caravan.
And
of
they
people.
start, they got carriages and stuff, and they're starting to come into the caves and just minister aid as they can.
And the wand.
Yes. I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay,
'Cause-
but what another thing Wix is gonna do after that's sorted out, he's gonna put it away.
Yeah.
But then he's gonna take the books, the diary, the journals of all the technical schematics for that device that was built, the weakness, the things that were devised, wrap them up in a secure little package, and shove them into the bottom of his bag.
Okay. That's
Things like this should not come to light.
okay.
Like,
A lot of people look at you. They're kind of put off, but all these people are coming out of the
That's been
Underdark.
helping.
There's weird stuff in the Underdark. They
Hmm.
don't kind of.
There's a couple other weird things in the group. I imagine.
Yeah. There's a bunch of spider people.
Yeah.
There's a giant snail.
I don't think
Snorl.
the Snorl.
So it takes to
I love her giants.
they tell you that they're from the Temple of Helm, and they're gonna escort you guys across the plain to there.
To the temple.
It's gonna take 1 or 2 trips for them to get everyone. So, you guys can leave whenever, but you can choose to stay till more people leave, or just go right now, basically.
Yeah, it's like I'm fine following the temple goers, the caravan.
So go with the first group, basically.
I'm gonna wait until people are in good enough shape to leave. I'm gonna basically stay until the last people leave,
Okay.
and I'm gonna stick with Alicia and her priestesses for a while.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I mean, I guess I could stick around, but I'd rather be on the surface than inside the cave here.
All right. So you,
Because you haven't been on the surface in 3 years.
But yes.
So you're gonna head back with the first group. It's you help keep people in the carriage. Make sure they're all safe and nobody falls out in the way. You eventually get to the place, help unload people, and you eventually hear about where she is and find your way there. You do take notice of a gargoyle standing outside the temple, and it kind of looks at you.
Reminds me.
Yeah, kind of reminds you haven't seen another stone creature in a while, and it takes notice of you as well.
So it's a living creature.
Yeah,
In a sense, it
it's
moves.
it's a living gargoyle. Yeah.
That would seem odd to me.
Especially in a temple situation.
Yeah. Does it look anything like anything that would have been on the island?
Were there gargoyles on the island?
Well, gargoyle is just a loose term for a statue with sentience.
It looks like a statue with horns, bat-like wings almost. It kind of looks like it's got claws as well.
So your standard gargoyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it wouldn't ring any bells from the time on the island then, because it's more like golems and stuff.
Yeah. It kind of takes notice of you looking at it, and it actually jumps from where it is down in front of you. And it kind of looks at you kind of like a dog almost turning its head to its side.
Does it speak?
Yeah, it's your creature like me. And it runs a claw along your stony body. It's like, I've not met the creature of stone before.
I did not choose this life to be so.
So you're created like me?
I was churned. Used to be human. That was a long time ago. But you say you were created.
Yes.
You had no form beforehand?
No, I was built for a purpose, but that purpose was boring.
Built by who?
It was so long ago I do not remember the name of the man who built me. My purpose was to protect a door, but it took too long, and eventually I was found by one who gave me a new purpose.
So you came here alone,
Yes, this is where I live now. I protect this place.
and it's less boring for you?
Yes. There's so much stuff. Leaves change color. Rain and snow. I never saw anything like that in the cave. I've been looking at a wall for who knows how long. Just sat there staring at it.
Well, I admit, after being underground for 3 years, it's nice to be back on the surface. But I wouldn't wish to stick to one location. I want to become human again. But to do so, I have to find a very specific...
Why would you want to become so soft and fragile? You're strong like me. This is good. No?
You could say staying like this forever would get boring eventually. It's hard to deal with society looking like I do.
He just kind of shrugs. He doesn't really understand your qualms with it.
I wish to live a normal life.
Why not live as you are normally?
Philosophical questions of the evening, my friends.
Are you talking to a guy who just sits on the building staring
Yeah.
straight ahead? So he does not understand like society and stuff that you know.
You might be fine being alone forever.
I'm not alone. Look at all those around me. They're fun to watch. They go about their business.
It's, I guess it's just added difficulty for me. It makes life hard.
But hard is good.
Because you're strong.
Yeah. Well,
I will be sure to take advantage of my abilities until I can get past it.
well, whatever the case may be, Helm's blessing, and he will jump back on top of the wall and resume his post.
And he's the only gargoyle here.
He's the only gargoyle, yes.
He's like the Meepo
He
of
must
the
be
temple.
so bored.
He's like the
No,
Meepo
he
of the
seems to
temple.
be very enjoying himself.
Oh.
He likes being up here. Because he's not sitting in a cave.
How long
Ah,
has it
so
been
he's a,
since he even left that spot?
Oh, he's. You asked like a guy about it.
Sure.
Oh, he walks around often, but he tends to just stay up there. Like he probably hasn't moved in a week.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to do that.
Yeah. So you eventually find her. Couple carts come and go. There is a very dark figure in the room that keeps moving through people and like stopping by the sick or the helpless and kind of like making sure they're okay.
The darkness in this temple, is it like magical darkness?
Yes, there's magical darkness in this temple. Eventually the presence works its way over to you and it stops. It stares at you for a moment. I can sense you're a man of healing.
Indeed.
This presence takes form. It's a shade.
Oh, so it's like a shade.
Yeah, shade. It looks kind of elfish in its form, but is a shade. I can sense that you are protector of the weak.
I try to be. How successful I've been in recent days is debatable.
You led a great number of people here, from what I understand. You should be proud.
Led, followed, it's all interchangeable.
Fled with.
The weak look to the strong for guidance. Whether or not you accept the one to be the guider, it's not up to you. You did good here today.
Thank you. It's nice to hear those words every once in a while.
I would be honored to have someone like you in my order.
Oh? Where should I go?
The Temple of Helm, as we are going.
Can I bring a few others with me?
Everyone's going that way, yeah?
There is someone else who I think who could benefit from an organization if what you say is true.
Yes.
I just look over it at little Miss Prissy Pants over there.
Alicia.
He's not letting that go. No.
Nope, not letting it go. And you know what? The fact of the matter is that she's capable of such good, and she's chosen to do such
Wrong.
strange things.
She looks a little bit afraid of this creature.
She does?
Yes.
Like, she might know what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she seems a little bit intimidated by it.
Maybe there's not a lot
She
of
could
shades
benefit
down there.
from
Maybe.
working with others as opposed to using others.
And
It might be in her best interest to try.
The being will outstretch a hand to you. I'm Gloomhollow, chosen warrior of Helm.
Wix, Tortorell. And I'm sure.
Oh yeah, you don't. He doesn't know that. He's an ignorant.
Yeah.
You shake his hand and
He is in a very bizarre manner. I just reach up my fingers and just sort of touch them to the end of his and just...
yeah.
Right, because direct hand gesture is offensive.
Exactly.
And I forgot about that. So he did too.
Yep. And it's just... I'll pardon it. Well, also, the most defining feature is not quite present again yet. He starts scratching his hand and wrist again. It's always terrible whenever it needs to
Well,
grow back. There's not really much anyone can do about that.
you're pretty strong. You'll endure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I run a small company of people that go out to protect people.
Interesting.
Kind of like a mercenary guild almost. We call it Helm's Holy Militia.
Interesting.
And there's plenty of help. People that need help. You can do
As
some good.
demonstrated here. And who's to say that our situation was the only one of its kind?
Indeed. From what I understand, from what I've heard, there's probably going to be a lot of fallout all over the place. A lot of beasts and stuff will be
I
trying
tried
to
my
find
best.
new homes.
I tried my best to avoid any potential strings left untied, but unfortunately,
Looking at Jeremy's character,
Unfortunately,
the Underdark.
Unfortunately, the arrival of the ocean expedited our retreat.
Yes, that's
I'm willing to bet that stupid creature caused the earthquake that triggered the collapse in the first place.
what creature would this be?
Colossal purple worm.
Nah, you'd be surprised. Purple worms have very unique way of figuring out where they are, and they tend to avoid large bodies of water. It may have caused problems afterwards for the rest of the area, but does not seem like the source to your guys' problems.
Believe you me, I know. There's always another problem.
Well,
And sorry to the audience for quoting this movie. There's always a bigger fish. Fuck
Well,
you.
it's time to depart.
You could say that.
I'll see you when I arrive.
And so with that, the last group of people,
I hop on a
Venture
cart
back.
with the priestesses and just
Yeah.
because we've been working together for like the better part of a day. I don't really feel.
the princess is on that cart and she looks almost terrified.
Care to share with the class?
It's nothing.
That didn't look like nothing.
Can you insight her?
I just sort of hold the jug over again.
She's not taking it. She looks, she's trying to keep her wits about her right now, kind of.
It didn't seem threatening.
It's not what he is, it's what he's capable of.
Oh,
It's nothing.
it's clearly not.
Roll a check to get her to be
Roll a bad
Persuasive.
check because my
be
charisma
persuasive
is
on her.
Oh no.
my charisma is shit.
It's
11.
Alright, I will let you... The way you ask her this question is going to affect whether she tells you or not. So think
So
about
it's-
your words carefully.
You seem a different person. Alicia. Whether or not what the young woman I met back in the underground city was a facade, or if this is a facade, I don't quite know. The only thing I know is that I meant what I said, is that you're capable of doing great good, as demonstrated by your actions down here. Having to sleep or not is irrelevant. It's still exhausting work. I don't consider myself to be entitled to being told any of the information I'm asking for. But I would very, very much like to know what I'm getting into, if I'm getting into something potentially dangerous.
I roll a perception check.
Perception, investigation.
Perception.
18 on the die.
You notice a
21.
tiny kind of a tear kind of in the corner of her eye, and she kind of flicks her face like she's getting hair out or something. It's
I think in this case it would be best if I pretended not to notice, or...
probably
But I'll pretend not to notice then.
that long ago I had a mother,
Alright.
and she was an avatar of Lady Wolf, and she led a campaign on the surface, which set to cast the world into darkness.
Of course.
She was defeated by a creature of her own creation, a being that was said to be the union of two great dark powers, and that was supposed to make sure the darkness would be maintained. Instead, it decided to forge its own path and defeat everyone. And the creature itself does not realize just what it is. And so, I do not want to be headed this way. But I have no choice in the matter, because I have nothing left.
Well, seem to have your compatriots here, and cheesy as it might sound, for the time being at least, myself as well. Whatever value that might possess. And then just, like, for the first time since being down in the Underdark, an actual genuine smile.
The whole time she's been saying that, she's been looking down and away, but she will look at you. And she does not, her face does not change at all, but you do feel that she is a little bit comforted by that.
Now, I know we do not require sleep, but it might be best that we just rest. For now.
Yes. And with that, it is time to end for the night. Good night.
Good night, everyone.